as with like Lane, I'm sure he's great in the house, but also I think both parents will be sitting there going, he might take him to a sorority party.
Yeah.
Shit, we got a board meeting tomorrow, don't we, Chris?
Yeah.
At the office.
I think that's right.
Test. Ooh, I hit myself.
They moved the last one, so I didn't know.
Yeah. No, I think, yeah.
God, it's cold in here.
It's freezing in here.
Feels good in here.
He's in a
We got some gear over there if you need to put something on.
Phil, or you can turn it back up to our normal range.
No, don't do that. Get tough, Phil. Be tough.
It's Chris.
Yes,
Golly.
yes, I'm cold.
And you know how I feel about
We got hoodies over here. We got a Bixby hoodie. We got a sulfur hoodie. Pick something out, Phil.
No, Chris is my favorite.
Go take care of it.
Chris doesn't appreciate the stuff you guys sent us.
Grant can't stay long?
Go figure. Who cares? Such a hater anyway.
He is a hater.
Golly.
All right. Yes, I hear myself. Great. You put new batteries in it recently?
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I didn't have any batteries. I was looking for batteries. Do I get to have one thing?
We're going to take it off and put it back over there. Relax. Give him the Bixby hoodie. Extra large?
So now you're picking teams.
He doesn't know how to do that.
That fancy phone? I bet canceled it too, so. Grant, hater, I didn't say anything.
Whatever.
Yeah. T-Fred, like everyone else, you're going to have to wait and see.
Ooh, I like that photo in the back.
Yes. Yes. So this side's a little bit darker. Appears to be a little bit darker. Once you get under the lights, though, you're going to warm up. Because I'm good now.
I'm not allowed to.
Well, I mean,
These are the people that sent us gear. It'd be kind of rude not to. You want me to wear the jersey?
so what about people from Union? What about people at Hooker?
Well, don't send something.
Well, they don't have to.
Wear
But
their gear.
Yeah.
This is a real thing for you, isn't it?
politicians, that would be bought and paid for.
Damn right. You want to elect me?
This is, what's it, quid pro, what's it called, Joe? Yeah. Yeah.
Chris has made me feel bad, so I can't suffer over here and be cold.
I'm already warm myself. It's all about being fair and impartial.
You don't think I'm fair and impartial?
Well, I know you are, but people watching sees so.
So I'm not allowed to wear this hat?
So Lincoln Christian's not winning and Hooker's not winning. It's all over. Ronnie's picking them. Homer.
I'm just wearing stuff people send us. This has nothing to do.
being
If you
polite
think
to
I
the
won't
people
pick
that send
against,
us stuff.
if you don't think I won't pick against Rejoice, you're crazy.
I might tonight after what I saw last week.
What'd you see last week?
Well, they were behind for a little bit. It was the first 2 minutes of the game, but I mean, you know.
You got to remember, people watch these games and hear that. So
I know.
They were down 7-0.
No, I don't know that. It was a closer game than I thought early. It was. Because I remember looking at it. And
Like
going,
at first quarter, halftime?
like second quarter. It was. It was closer. Than
Oh,
I
I have no
yeah,
idea.
no, it was closer than I thought. I can't even wear my hat now.
You wore it last week.
Not when the show was
Yeah,
on.
you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Go back.
I don't wear a hat
Go
during
back.
the show.
Go back and look.
Quit bullying me. Ronnie's a bully.
I mean, I might be wearing a different hat next segment. I mean, don't know. Just depends how I feel. If I had Guthrie stuff, I just wear my Guthrie stuff.
I got to get my notes out.
Gotta have those. Gotta have those.
Yeah, I gotta have those. It'd be a 30-minute show if I didn't have the notes.
I just show up and magic happens. I don't know what you're doing.
That's why you said you. Oh, the app. Oh, I was like, how?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, no. It was,
Okay, I'm.
yeah. You're with me now, right? Any chance that's a game without saying the names?
Early, yeah.
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 That's not a game.
T-Fred with the
That's not a game.
excuse.
That could be a game. Early.
Yeah. It's the one to look out for, I think, this week.
I think so, too.
There's going to be something happening. It's going to be that one right there, I think.
I think that one could be closer than what we think without saying names.
Why are we not saying names?
Well, because we're probably going to talk about it on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
That one. I mean, closer than what people think. I think that right there might be
Other people in that town think it won't be that close.
I know. That right there might be one of the finals, in the finals, after what I saw.
Oh, I got to take that off. I can't. So we're talking, okay, those are good levels, but I got to take it off.
Oh, I like that. I don't remember the top 10. I know you sent us to us, but I got to find Where's it at? Got it to us early this week.
Every Tuesday he gets it to us.
Was it every Tuesday?
Every
I thought
Tuesday.
sometimes we got it on Wednesday.
For the last 7 weeks, so it's been on Tuesday.
Okay.
Phil's cramming real quick.
Well, I do everything with my heart. That's why I'm 3 games above 500. Well, I was. I don't know where I'm at now. Did I have a good week last week?
No.
What was that? Damn it! I'm below 500.
Where y'all watching games that Friday? Back porch or going somewhere?
Ooh, let's go somewhere.
We're going. We got to go.
Where are we going?
I want to go somewhere. I can tell you one I'd like to go see, but I don't know if I can get you guys to go do it.
What?
We gotta have good internet. I got
That one right there.
I got a hit around 9:00. Which one?
Yeah, they offered to
I know.
show us facilities.
Prior Newcastle.
Go
What do you
check
think
out-
about it? We could
Go
have
check
a
out the
nice-
facilities.
We could have a nice dinner, make a couple stops.
In that case, you might as well go to Adair in the first half and maybe prior second half if you dedicate it 6 hours of driving.
That's not a bad idea.
It really isn't a bad idea. That would be a fun one, though, to watch, too.
Yeah, that's probably the closest game
Yeah, it probably
to our
is.
house.
Yeah, it probably is. That would be a fun one to watch.
Chris says Bixby.
Bixby.
Oh, he misspelled it. He put a 1 instead of an I. That was a fat finger, that one.
No,
Probably.
I think that's number one. That's a good job.
Grant wants some revival time.
Revival. Oh. Yes, Grant, that's exactly what we're doing. You want to go with us? You can meet us. You can go to the game with us.
6:00. We are now 30 seconds behind. Hello and welcome to the High School Huddle. Round 2 of the Oklahoma High School football playoffs are here. Hope you're having a fantastic week. It is November 19th, just a couple of weeks away from the state championships over in Edmond, Oklahoma, on the campus of University of Central Oklahoma. Along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We welcome you into the show presented by Red River Roofing, and big thank you to the fine folks over there, Phil, and they are doing some work on the on your house, and I think they're officially there now, right?
They are, yeah. That's why I stepped out, took a call from a few minutes ago. They're doing a beautiful new siding job.
Looks
on our
fantastic.
house. It really does.
Looks really good.
Real impressed. And Diamond Coat, they've got this really cool. My siding's going to live longer than I am.
Congratulations.
I've accepted
Yep,
that.
Yep.
Yeah. I really didn't put that together till my beautiful wife reminded me of that.
in the fencing. Hey, you might be able to out. No.
Well, we're doing the last hurrahs right now.
Okay, all right.
We're getting them all in. Going to go coasting on out.
Well, I'm sure the kids appreciate that.
Yeah, I think they will.
Sure they appreciate that. So, man, we got a fun show ahead of you here. We got some great games that took place last week. The games this week are just outstanding. Usually that is the case when the East-West cross bracket, as we hear in round 2. And next week we're talking state semifinals. And there's some state second round games, quarterfinal games this week that are worthy of a state semifinal game and a little bit of a championship feel to them as well, as these are the last games that would be played on home fields. Obviously, in the state semis, they will go to a neutral site. Yeah. So, last home game for a lot of schools. Of course, some schools didn't have a home game and some didn't. I can tell you there were 2 4 seeds that beat a 1 seed. We'll get into here in a little bit, but it was a fun week.
It was a great week of football, and I tell you, this is the best time of year every year in the state of Oklahoma for high school sports, in my opinion. If you're a football person, this is the time of year you love. You get surprises, you get upsets, it's just everything. It's just it's if you're a football person and you love high school football, this is it.
No doubt, and as you see the photo tonight behind Phil is the Elgin Owls.
Woo-hoo!
Nice photo there. Appreciate that being sent in to us tonight. I'll get the name here in a little bit, but big thank you for that, as the Elgin Owls have a big-time ball game this week. We'll talk about that, and, man, there was some great games in 4A, and there's a lot of great games everywhere. We're going to we're definitely talking football here in a little bit, but we do want to take a look at some other things off the field, including the 2025 Game Day Cheer Championships were this past week. Congratulations to these schools. Class 6A winners, Owasso. Class 5A winners, Bishop McGinnis High School. Class 4A, Crossings Christian. In 3A, the Vian Wolverines get it done. Class 2A, Luther Lions. And then the large palm champions this year, the Jinx Trojans, and the small palm this year goes to Bishop McGinnis High School. So congratulations to all those state championships as they competed well. You have the cheer state championships, and you have game day championships, which are, if you've never been, and I know a lot of people probably haven't, but they're very entertaining. I love the mascots out on the mat. When you get a mascot, if I'm a judge, I'm giving you some way extra points. In those competitions.
Well, and these kids work their tails off. I mean, they're practicing and grinding out every day, preparing for these things, and this is the payoff.
Absolutely. So congratulations to them. Braxton Atona and Caden Bellato in the back are the 2 players there. A quarterback handing it off to the running back, and I'll get the photographer here in just a little bit. I got to get it on my email. Didn't make it on my notes here, so I will get it here in just a few seconds. Some other things. Signing week has come and gone for the first one. I get confused where they are now, but a lot of players signing there, and congratulations to all of them, and for that as well. As I mentioned, before we get to our big notes here in a second, this is the last week for games to be played at home, and it's a reminder that if 2 schools from the East, let's just, I don't want to get into who, but if 2 teams from the East play, they'll play on a neutral field over somewhere on the East side. Same thing on the West side. If 2 West side schools play, they would play in a West neutral field on the semifinals. Now, if it's an East side school and a West side school, say Bixby and Carl Albert had to play this year, that game would be played on the West side in the Oklahoma City general area. This is the year for the odd to host, for the West side to host. Next year, it'll be the East side to host. So that alternates back and forth every single year. So it is the West side this year, if there is an East and West team, want to get that out there. So also during this time of year, the regular season's over with, and more teams are starting to be eliminated as we get our way to UCO. Do have 2 coaches. One resigned and one was let go. Bartlesville's head coach Harry Wright, he resigned. He was at Bartlesville for 4 seasons, 16-30 record. Did make the playoffs all 4 years, but he resigned his post. And then happening last night, I think there was a school board meeting in Clinton, Oklahoma, and they relieved the coaching duties of John Higbee, who spent 8 seasons at Clinton, 65-30 record. So now it's an interesting situation. You know, years past, coaches can, I don't want to say for every school, but a lot of schools can go bad record, and just kind of keep it. Yep. But now I wonder if that's changing a little bit. The landscape of high school football is changing so much. And so now I wonder if there's more pressure for coaches to win games.
I think there is.
It feels like it.
It feels like it, but also I wonder, and I'm not saying this has anything to do with it, but they had to self-report, and I wonder if that played into some of the. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, right? But that's not a bad record. Now in Clinton, Oklahoma, I think their expectations are a little higher than that.
He did lead them to a state championship in 2021.
Yep, sure did.
So yeah, coaches come and go, but it's interesting if there's more pressure to win those, and maybe more pressure at other schools than there are to. But in years past, you really knew seeing a coach, and it was in their press release that he's been relieved of his duties
immediately.
Yeah,
immediately he's in there too. Yeah, and I think to answer your question, I don't know. I think we'll find out more as years go on, because before nobody really ever got fired. Nobody ever got fired unless you win state championship Broken Arrow. And then they get
they reward you by firing you.
But typically you don't see a firing like that. So I think time will tell us whether if there's becoming more pressure or not. Because like I said, there's teams who, the good teams that used to be good and aren't so good right now that just keep going.
How much of this is a societal thing?
Yeah, more people, more vocal.
Very vocal. Yeah.
Social media gives everybody a platform.
Yeah. A lot of keyboard warriors out there.
Good and bad.
Yeah, good
right?
and bad. Yep.
But I can tell you this, some of these high school jobs, you don't think there's real pressure. There's real pressure. And, I mean, in other communities, they want to win. They have good traditions, but I don't think there's that kind of pressure. So I really think it's community to community.
Yeah.
School to school.
I mean, a lot of, not just football, but I've seen it in baseball where a coach won a state championship and basically resigned because of the parents.
Yeah.
And so the pressure just wasn't worth that, to having to deal with parents or whatever it may be. But yeah, there's definitely a higher societal issue involved in this whole thing.
Well, obviously Bixby, it's state title or nothing, right? I think Jinx is still state title or nothing. I think Owasso's becoming state title or nothing. I think Broken Arrow, that's going to be the mindset they're going to have. You look at Ben, then you go down. I think Elgin, Tuttle, these kind of schools, Ada, that's an expectation, right? And what I mean by that, I'm not saying their coaches are going to get fired. What I mean by that is the communities themselves, they measure a good season based on not if you make the playoffs. They measure a good season by, are you hoisting up a gold ball at the end of the year?
Yeah, but it's changed in high school sports, but usually if you live in Woodward, Oklahoma, you are dependent on players, and players come and go. You might have a good run of 5 or 6 years of good athletes, and then they're gone. And so you got to have those expectations. And, the other factor, do salaries play a factor in football these days? Obviously, coaches, not everywhere, but some are paid very well. And so, are they supposed to deliver wins? Are they supposed to deliver championships? We always see the colleges mimic everything the pros do, from touchdown celebrations to how to run an office, how to have all the uniforms in the high school mimics the college. And so is that part of the mimicking process as well?
Yeah, and I think it is, but I think that, if you're making $145,000 coaching high school football and you're not winning titles, I can promise you there's going to be talk at some point.
Yeah, there's going to be a change.
I mean, so with that higher salary comes, expectation, and I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
I really don't. I mean, that's kind of welcome to the real world. That's how it is everywhere. I guess it's just so different now with this open transfer and kids coming and going, and I won't go into the names. We all know them, but you start adding up all the kids in the town we live in that over the last 4 years have left to go to other schools that are big-time contributors, in a community program like we have at Guthrie, you feel that as a program. We lost, 4 or 5 really exceptional players that would have been seniors this year.
Kenny Gillespie says, just look at college football. We still have 2 weeks left of the regular season, and there's like 15 big-time schools that have left.
Yeah.
That have let the coach go.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I got to fix that. Comment's not popping up right this second.
I got to say hi to my buddy Opie real quick. Hey, Opie, I see you're on here. Glad you joined us, brother.
Yep, he's ready for round 2. Yep. Talihina in the house. Good to see
Charlie
here.
Let's go.
We'll be talking some Talihina. They had a pretty good contest Grant Oliver says, I wish I could see rosters of teams still in the playoffs and see which kids came from their junior high program.
Well, see, I think if I was in charge for a day and I could change one thing, I would make them on rosters on with that people can see where they were, where they originated from, where did they transfer from.
I said that 2 years ago at Stillwater when Choctaw was playing.
Yeah,
I was like, they've got to start putting the stuff on the roster
really
where these kids come from.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps everybody out, but it's also it's good information.
Yeah.
Well, and we'll be talking about Pawhuska's victory, and they had the quarterback. I think he's over 7,000 or 8,000 yards, and he transferred or moved from Copan to Pawhuska, and once again they're rocking and rolling Pawhuska. But yeah, that would be nice. And then because there's some that we try to. I always talk to different people, try to get the transfers moving, especially early on, trying to learn these teams and see who, they graduated 25 seniors, but they brought in the twin brothers from this school. Yeah. So it's always interesting. That would be nice. So Adair in the house. Mr. Matthews is here. Productions from Marlowe is here. I saw some others as well. My comments. Kelly Davis is here. Good to see Kelly. Kelly and I are now Facebook friends.
Ooh, official.
We are official.
Oh, wow.
What up, Kelly? I mean, Chris, the only one who gets love around here.
See here. It was.
It's about you, Phil.
Ryan Cotting says, "Go to Hominy. I'll meet you there, and Phil can buy dinner."
Ooh,
that's awfully nice of
Well,
Ryan
not much
Cotting.
has changed with Cotting. Miss you, buddy.
So Kelly says Cashion is not a transfer school. So when I look at Cashion, I see Deer Creek migrating over into the Cashion area. I think there's new school Cashion, there's old school Cashion, the way I look at it. But the interesting thing with Cashion is they might be a 2A2 school next year.
Yeah,
when the ADMs
what does she
out.
mean, a non-transfer school?
Is
So
that a he or a she?
Kelly's a
Kelly.
he. So like Mustang, this is the first year they accept athletic transfers.
Okay. Well,
So some of them just say
like
we're not
Mustang
doing it.
opened it up, and boy, Mustang took advantage of it this year. But they they couldn't. They would have to move in.
Okay. Oh, they would have to move. Okay. I get that part. Okay. Because it would say the quarterback of Stillwater was playing quarterback Stillwater in the fall and then transferred, I guess, moved back to Cashion and was playing baseball in the spring.
Correct.
So, okay.
Correct.
That's why I just wanted to clarify
And
that
now-
part.
and
I don't
his-
think he ever left Cashion. I think he did online school. Or
Well,
something.
no. That one,
He moved.
that
because he
would
played
not have
baseball
worked.
for
Yeah.
Stillwater.
Yeah.
and that's the same dad who's now the head basketball coach at Glencoe.
Oh,
Makes sense.
okie dokie.
Connecting the dots here, everybody.
There's some kids that have played for 4 different schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so
Shame.
it's and
I just couldn't have done it.
yeah, it's a commitment to 4 different schools. It's a commitment to do 3 different schools, and that's just how it is. There's a quarterback in Muskogee that's played for several schools. He played for Muskogee, he played for Union, he played for Carl Lauer. I think three schools. I think.
I'm just telling you right now, I'm 59 years old. I get together with all my buddies that I played sports with all the time. We talk all the time.
That won't happen again. Yeah.
I could have been 0-10 all 4 years, and I would have not left. Those are my boys. I mean, especially looking back on it, you have so many great memories. Now, we were never 0-10, Ronnie. I want to clarify that because my boys will be mad at me. But I mean, the point is it wouldn't even have crossed my mind to go to another school. It wouldn't have yours.
No,
I mean, it
no
just wouldn't
chance.
cross my mind.
There's no chance. Greg Draper over at Tuttle, my biggest rival in high school, and we talk, normally when we see each other, and I tell him, and he tells everybody else, there's no chance I would ever move to Shawnee
Zero.
and play with Greg Draper. I had so much more fun competing against him.
We had a kid that moved in my sophomore year from our arch rival from Fredonia, Kansas, moved into Eureka, Kansas, and he was the starting quarterback for Fredonia the year before. He was treated like such an outcast when he showed up to our first practice. It was horrible, and he was never accepted. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. Just stay where you're at.
Kelly brings up Cashion set class limits, so unless you live in the district, you can't transfer in. And I think by law, I think each school has to set a limit for their freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior classes. And if you have 250 students in that class. You can't, obviously, you would have to wait until it goes down to 249 to be able to come in. So, it's a different world, different, it's hard to say.
Different world, no doubt.
Back then. So, it can definitely be. Grant says if Carl Albert offered Ronnie a starting spot, he wouldn't come right over.
He'd have walked.
No chance.
Just to get there, just to wear that Carl Albert red, baby.
I could have started anywhere I wanted to in 5A baseball back in the day.
Oh, here he goes.
It would not have been Carl Albert. I would never would have gone to Carl Albert.
Well, all right. Let's do this. We got some great questions coming in. I'd like to see everybody coming in here as well. Leslie's joined us here. Jared Williams, we'll get Jared in here real quick. Big win for Navy. Was that last week or the week before?
Beat Army.
Yeah, beat Army, yep.
We are not real good at Elgin for a long time. We decided to fix it, not leave. We built it the right way. Yeah, no, I agree. That's exactly, and that's very rewarding. It has to be highly rewarding for towns like Elgin who has done that. So we will get to Tony's comment here. Need to read the scathing letter written by a former Clinton player. In short, he says it's a player problem more than anything else. Said kids didn't care about football. Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of things adding up and just a tough deal there. So
they beat University of Southern Florida Army's December 13th. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly. Right. Okay. Jeff, see Jeff, where I'm at now, my son started on several teams next year, but it's hard for him to leave due to friends he played with since the third grade. That's a great point. That's a great point. And Walter, watching from Sulphur, Oklahoma, says, nice hoodie, Ronnie.
Now, wait a second.
Sulphur Bulldogs.
Just so you know, I got to tell you, now these guys know this. I've been wearing my Sulphur hat all over town, everywhere I go. I just can't wear it on the show because you can't see my handsome bald head. Go ahead, Chris.
Moving on.
All right. Anything else about you, Phil?
Not right now. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's get our opening segment, our opening commercial here right now, because when we come back, we're talking about the games on the field that were played last week. We got to look at some brackets. We also got to look at some games this week. We're going to look at every game in the bracket and pick them, but we also have our top 10 games of the week. And I tell you, I had a list about 15 or 16 games that I thought I was just going through the list. And again, the top 10 games aren't necessarily like Bixby and Union is not in the top 10 because everyone's going to pick Bixby. So I always try to find those really tough games.
Yeah, you do.
That could have some good conversations back and forth. So we got a great show on top for you. Also on the other side of the break, we got one box to open up here and see where that one's from. And it's going to be a good one, I can already tell. And so we got a lot of show. Bring your comments, your questions, all that great stuff after our opening timeout. This is the High School Huddle presented by Red River Roofing.
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie,
until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Welcome back. High School Huddle. High definition, by the way. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans got a new camera, and Phil had to get some extra makeup on tonight. Looks good, buddy.
Nice.
We're looking at our camera. Is it a little bit of an upgrade on the camera?
A little bit of an upgrade, yeah.
But that small camera, small.
It's carried us.
It's really good pictures. There's not a huge difference, but there is,
there's a difference.
There is a difference on there. So glad you're with us here tonight. We're going to get to some great games here from last week. We got to look forward to next week as well. But we do have a box, and big thank you to all of our schools that have sent us their swag, and we certainly appreciate that. If your school wants to bring anything, we'd be glad to open it up here on the air. And it continues to add and add. Our space is dwindling, but man, we can't thank those schools enough.
Still a pile of stuff over there we still have it. We can't put on the set.
Yeah.
Thinking about moving.
Yeah, we're going to have to redecorate. We're going to have to bring in an interior designer. Yeah, I know. I've seen. Okay. Yeah, no. But so let's get to our first box, and I can tell you we got some 2A loving here tonight. We had Class A. We're very 5A heavy, but Rejoice Christian Class A came through with us last week. Pryor Tigers came with us last week as well. District champion. Both schools are district champions.
They're recognized.
Both teams won last week as well, and they got home games this week. But our next box comes all the way from Chandler, Oklahoma. The Chandler Lions. I can tell you a bunch of great things. Of course, when you hear Chandler, what do you guys think of?
Tony Wilson.
Tony Wilson.
I think Tony Wilson pizza.
See, I think Stroud. That's the first thing I think of.
Oh yeah. That's
No, I tease. That's a bad mistake. That's a bad joke. But there's a lot of great folks over in Chandler. So the one I get to see, I see Tony all the time. Get to hear from Tony, and I think everybody knows Tony Wilson in the state of Oklahoma. Tony does so many different things. He's an announcer. He's a PA. He's been a reserve deputy. He's been a radio DJ on the Twister. He's done everything.
He works revivals.
He's run for state office.
Roofing.
Poker dealer.
He does it all.
Poker dealer.
And so I think everybody.
But most importantly, he's our friend.
Absolutely. Yeah. Another guy that I get to see quite a bit, Harlan Burgess. He's a state championship official. I remember the big-time game between Weatherford and Douglas. Yeah. He was the head ref for that one. So anytime there's a big game, you can probably see Harlan at that game.
Harlan is so big time. Whenever we're at the big house and I see him strutting in with his phone on his phone clipped on his side, I said, "Baby, we got a big game coming up."
I remember takes that whistle out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, here we go.
He has a little strut down there. He has his arms out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love me some Harlan.
He handles games very well.
Very good. He's so good. So good.
Not only is he a great official, but he was a member of the 1997 state championship team as well. Yep. How about the name John Gray? John Gray goes from Chandler Lions to the Oklahoma Sooners, and now he's a World Series champion with the Texas Rangers. Of course, he got started with the Colorado Rockies.
Number 3 overall pick, I believe.
Number 3 overall. Yep. He throws up in upper 90s. I'm sure he hit 100 a few times.
Is that good?
That is really good.
It's standard in the MLB now, though, Phil.
Yeah, about 118.
But he was doing it before it was the standard.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, John's brother, Jack Gray, is the head football coach at Chandler High School. And the one I saw all the time, especially in my umpiring days, is the great late Mark Howard. And, boy, he coached 17 seasons at Chandler. He was a member of 3 state championship teams, had some runner-up in there as well. And you go to Chandler, and, of course, I remember the baseball camps that were there. You go play baseball. You stay the night in a little, not a tent, but when you go camping, a cabin. They got cabins over there. It was a great baseball camp. And everyone around the state went to those camps. And so Mark Howard was a big part of that. The largest employer, Chandler National American Insurance Company.
Been there many times.
I thought you might there.
Yep.
What have you done for me lately? How about Chandler Lady Lion Kennedy Allen signing with the Oklahoma State Cowgirls softball team?
Pretty good.
Of course, her mom pitched at Missouri, so had a little DNA there. She pitched for Missouri for the Big 12. So, man, I can tell you what, of course, Phil, if you ever get into legal trouble over there.
I've never been in legal trouble in that county.
Okay. But they are the county seat, so the courthouse is in Chandler, Oklahoma.
Well, it's handy.
So if you ever need to do any business.
I can go straight from jail to the courthouse and right back.
Take Tony as your attorney. That would be good for you.
Would that be good?
That would be outstanding there.
You can talk.
All right. Let's see what the Chandler Lions.
Oh, go ahead, Phil.
Well, boys, I was hoping we'd get another one of these. And we did.
Dum, bum, bum, bum.
That pops.
The Chandler Lion. It's a leaping lion, I've learned.
That's awesome.
And I really like this.
I do too.
Back here, we'll let people see the Chandler, the elevated letters there.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, I never thought of it as a leaping lion.
They got the lions on the front.
Yeah, that's nice.
Of course.
I love the color combinations.
I love the color combinations, and the basketball uniforms are awesome. Of course, the basketball team, the boys were in the state tournament last year, had a great overtime game as well, and they couldn't make any free throws, but that happens from time to time in the basketball world.
You see this face mask? What professional athlete makes you remember this?
Tony Dorsett.
Nope. Tony Dorsett wore like a single, didn't he?
That was my best guess.
This is
Single?
Deion Sanders right here.
Yeah.
Never heard of
Deion
her.
Sanders face mask right here.
Yeah, but I never heard of a leaping lion until Tony told me. We were talking about it earlier this year. Leaping lion, kind of like the Detroit Lion. It has a leaping lion there. So thank you so much,
Thank
Chandler
you,
guys.
Chandler.
A big thank you.
That's awesome, guys.
Of course,
Thank you.
Jeff Matheny is the athletic director there.
Big time.
Does a great job. He's also he's really learned how to do the production of athletics over there in Chandler as well. I mean, he's working with VMix and mixers and microphones, so he does a great job over there. His wife is a big supporter of everything they do in Chandler. They had a son that just is a senior this year. So a lot of good folks over in Chandler, and they have a baseball tournament every single year. And so got a lot of friends over in Chandler, and they've been good to me over the years as well.
awesome.
So thank you guys from Chandler, Oklahoma.
thank you.
Very cool.
That's really big time.
Really is.
That's awesome.
Gosh darn. That's cool, guys.
That is really cool. I love that, Chandler. Leaping Lion. All right.
It pops, dude. I like that.
It
red,
really
white,
does
blue.
pop.
It does. Okay, let's get to some of the games here. Let's get to almost all the games here that were played last week. And, man, of course, when you look at 6A1, 6A2, there were some teams that had bye weeks. So some teams are going to be, if they like Bixby, they had a bye week, so they're going for 13-0. Most teams are going 14-0. Back in the day, before all the additional 3 classes came in, it was 15-0 for the smaller schools. But of course, this week you got Union playing Bixby. Union beats Norman 49-42 in a game that's really, really close. In our standings, we had, I think it was Norman 7, Union 8, somewhere in that. So we knew it'd be a great ball game. You got to go back to Norman losing their quarterback a couple of games ago, and so they had to bring in their wide receiver, linebacker to play some quarterback. But Union Norman combined for over 1,000 yards of offense. Stone Turner, 14 receptions, 224 yards, 3 touchdowns. Perry Spate, the running back, 140 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Dylan Taylor, 322 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. So a lot of offense.
That would take OSU and K-State 3 games to get to that.
Bixby. They got Union and Bixby. I don't want to give it away right now, but a very interesting note on Bixby and Union.
Save that
when we get
tidbit.
Get that here in a little bit. Mustang and Norman North. This is interesting too. Mustang wins at 42-17. That's really not the thing that's interesting there is get to my note here. I want to make sure I read these numbers right. Where is it? Okay, so Norman North led early, 10-0 in the first quarter. Jaden O'Neal, 4-star quarterback, headed to Florida State, committed to Florida State.
As of today.
4 of 12 passing.
To start?
For the game.
Oh.
71 yards and a touchdown.
Huh.
So the Mustangs feel like they can get it done on the ground and eventually won the game and not show. Remember,
They ain't showing their cards is what they're doing.
they play Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
They play Broken Arrow this week. And O'Neal, earlier this year, Mustang lost to Broken Arrow by a score without Jaden O'Neal playing football. So did Mustang just kind of
sandbag?
Let's get it done with our running game and show Broken Arrow everything we got.
It's a dangerous idea because playoffs, anything can happen. But yeah, it's kind of what it sounds like.
So
Interesting.
Norman North ends their season. Nash Henry, the sophomore quarterback, I think that's the name we'll be talking about. We've already been talking about, but he was 20 of 32, 264 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mason James, the wide receiver, that's going to Washington, had 8 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. So Union at Bixby, Mustang at Broken Arrow on the top side of the bracket. Owasso and Jinx were off last week, but we did see UConn beat Deer Creek 24-7. And the Yukon Millers win their first playoff game since 1997.
Congratulations, those kids.
That is. Congratulations.
Good job.
That is.
And so Yukon is one of those things, much like Mustang on this side on the west side of the state. If anyone was ever compete with the Owasso's, Bixby's, Jinx, I think it has to come from Mustang or Yukon or both, simply because of all the numbers that they have. They're the 2 largest schools on this side of the state.
Yeah. No doubt.
Okay, and we move over to 6A2 football. Oh, excuse me, I forgot that little Edmond matchup. Edmond Memorial beat Edmond North 20-0. So Edmond Memorial once again trying to get to the state semis again this year, like they did last year. And we talked about the senior class that could hardly win a game their freshman and sophomore years, and they quickly turned around their juniors and senior years. So big time gains for them. Charlie says they sandbag. I'm talking about maybe Mustang. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
And so that's a lot of pressure. But you certainly think Broken Arrow maybe watched the Bixby game that Mustang played. And I think everything would have been on the table for the most part. For
you're right.
Mills.
Yeah.
So,
adjustments, though. We'll show you adjustments, I guess, maybe.
Yep. So we'll talk about those matchups here in a little bit. 6A2, Southmore gets past Ponca City 21-14. Kind of an ugly ball game there, but Southmore gets it done. And Southmore, the best thing about Southmore is they're in 6A2.
Yeah.
They struggled in 6A1 for so many years, and here they are in 6A2. So congratulations to them. And teams like that, UConn, they're starting to get the wins, and it's just a reminder, man, how tough it is to build up a program over year after year after year. So
good season so far.
Absolutely great season for them. Choctaw, no problems with PC North, 52-13. And so this week we'll have Southmore at Stillwater. Talk about it here in a little bit. Sapulpa hosts Choctaw. Sapulpa had the bye week after a good regular season for them. So that will be interesting to watch. Bottom side of that bracket, Sand Springs will take on the Piedmont Wildcats. So you got a top 5 matchup between Piedmont and Sand Springs. That will be interesting to break down. Muskogee, no issues with Northwest Classen, 62-16. That was expected there. But, man, congratulations once again to Northwest Classen on making the playoffs for the first time since 1968. Wow. How about this for Coach Condit? Of course, a longtime coach at Wagner High School, made the move over to Muskogee in the offseason. Condit, 51 career playoff victories in 28 seasons. And he set a state record by winning his 22nd straight first-round playoff game.
That's crazy.
So
he's got what? What has he got? 6 state titles?
6 state titles.
It adds up.
Yeah. You win 6 state titles, you won a lot of first-round playoff games.
Absolutely. So congratulations to him. And now they travel to Pump City for the first round of that. We'll talk about those here in a little bit. 5A football, Lawton MacArthur, no problems with Noble, 57-14. Carl Albert, no issues with Duncan, 45-17. Pryor, Bishop Kelly, a little bit closer than expected, but Pryor really controlled that by winning 46-36. And I think I got some some numbers here in just a second on Pryor. I wrote a bunch down the notes, but I didn't put them in order, so they're kind of all over the place. But we'll definitely be talking about Pryor here in a little bit as they have a big game.
My vote's to go to Pryor this Friday. That's my vote.
Okay. And then also, so here are the games. We talked about 8 games last week in Class 5A football, and 5 of them were toss-up games. And really, I think that was the case there. Dell City and Booker T. Washington go into overtime.
That's crazy. It's so crazy to me.
You never knew what you were going to get from Booker T this year, from week to week.
They got blown out early in the year by them.
Yeah, that's
week
exactly
to week.
right.
Just never knew.
Caleb Blackwolf, 10-yard touchdown reception from Sincere Overton on the first play in overtime to win it. They had a 14-point lead with 4:33 left in the ball game. Blackwolf with 3 touchdowns. Booker T got the football first, kicked the field goal, and then on the first play, Del City wins it in overtime.
Defense did their job.
Yeah,
it did. So, other games in this one, McAllister in overtime takes down Collinsville 28-27. The Buffaloes start off 0-4. They have now won 7 games in a row. And I know teams have won 11 games in a row, but I think McAllister is the hottest team in the state of Oklahoma.
They're hot right now. Let me tell you, they're on fire.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd win that game, and they definitely proved me wrong. And they looked really good doing it last week. Obviously, the big sack in overtime to clinch that victory for McAllister was big time.
Yeah, 28-27, the final there. Collinsville's freshman Bo Daniels had a 1-yard touchdown in double overtime. Collinsville says, let's go for 2. And they got tackled about the 15-yard line. Yep. McAllister with a big stop there. So, it was a great game.
So surprising to go for 2 there.
On the road.
That's
Coeta?
a gutsy call.
Collinsville.
Oh, Collinsville. Yeah.
That's gutsy.
It is. I don't know.
So, So we'll see if McAllister, we'll talk about that game here in a little bit. McAllister now takes on those Carl Albert Titans. By the way, Carl Albert has now won 50 consecutive ball games.
They're pretty good.
So we'll see big time. We'll talk about McAllister and Carl Albert here in a little bit as well. The other game, Mitch and Newcastle winning 49. I don't think I did. Newcastle beat Altus 49-14. That was the one game that we thought could be close, but Newcastle wins it comfortably by 35 points. Yep. And then the game that we saw firsthand, Bishop McGuinness goes into Guthrie and wins it 42-35. McGuinness jumps out to a 14-0 lead, and then eventually they led 28-7 as well. Guthrie opened up the offensive playbook, came back and actually tied it up at 35-35. Listen to this. Bishop McGuinness gets the football with 11:54 to go in the fourth quarter, and they go on an 18-play, 9-minute, and 20-second drive for the eventual game-winning score. That was a very impressive 9-minute, 20-second drive.
Very.
Well, that's the big boys up front, guys. That's the thing that sticks out for me. I've had a lot of fun with the McGuinness kids and the folks at McGuinness all year. Let me tell you, they won that game with the big boys up front on both sides of the ball. That is as good of an offensive line as I've seen all year in person. They are impressive, a lot of big humans, and they're athletic. They move well.
Very.
Then they had a cheat code. You know, we talked about the other school that had a backup quarterback come in and do big things. My goodness, you know.
Yeah, I'll talk about him for you.
He's special.
What I loved about high school sports is what McGuinness did before the game. They brought out somebody wearing a number 5 jersey who's their normal starter, throwing passes, and then wham, they throw in Junior Harris there at quarterback. And no disrespect to the starter, but Harris, I'm just telling you, he's dynamic.
He's the quarterback.
The normal starter, he's a great game manager. I've seen him play before, but Harris, it moves that team to a different level. Coach Sanders did an absolutely outstanding job calling plays for McGuinness that night, and the Blue Jays are really shell-shocked in the beginning of the game.
Well, Jimmy,
they had no film on him. They didn't know anything about that happened, and it was on from the very beginning from McGuinness, and McGuinness obviously wore Guthrie down, and Guthrie just wasn't able to come back, but man, that Harris kid, I mean, Junior Harris, he looked good.
And it was a heck of a ball game.
127 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns for Junior Harris. He's only a sophomore as well. And it reminds me, Bruton, the starting running back as well, went out with an injury, didn't play a whole lot in the second half. He comes over from Piedmont. Piedmont has been good for Bishop McGinnis with the running backs. Nick was there. So
Richardson.
Great game there for Bishop McGinnis. Is now they'll go on the road at Claremore. We'll talk about that game here in a little bit as well. Moving down to Class 4A football, Elgin, no issues, 49-7. Tuttle, no issues, 51-6. And really, Ada, probably the big game was Ada and Fort Gibson. Ada wins that game 34-27. I actually watched that game. I think it was Monday I watched that game, really just kind of watched the fourth quarter. And Fort Gibson, tie ball game, Fort Gibson has it inside the 10-yard on their going the other way, so they had 90 yards to go. And the quarterback scrambles, and the big offensive lineman accidentally knocks the football out of his hand. And so Ada has it around the 5 or 6 yard line. They score the game-winning touchdown with about 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go up by 7. Fort Gibson gets the ball back, and they eventually throw an interception. But a tough way to lose a football game for Fort Gibson against a very good Ada ball club.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Fort Gibson, of course, a lot of young kids. They're going to be back. They'll be good.
And you look at Cushing, no issues with Karan Richardson, by the way. Karan Richardson for Ada, by the way, 6-yard touchdown. He now has 20 rushing touchdowns on the season. The other game in 4A, of course, Grove beat Salsall. Yep. Not surprising there, but they won by 21 points.
That was surprising.
Yeah, I was surprised with that. I had Salsall winning that game.
I did too.
Broken Bow wins it 70-35. They double up. Graydon Howell, another great night for him as he threw for, I think, or total up for over 318 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 135 rushing, and 2 touchdowns.
You're watch out for Broken Bow for a.
And that's their first playoff win since 2019.
Yeah, they ain't playing like it. I promise you.
Broken Bow is one to watch.
Well, if Broken Bow and Tuttle gets by their opponents this week, that's a 4A semifinal there. So Weatherford, no issues with Blanchard, 28-7. Class 3A football, everyone's really thinking this is going to be a collision course between Sulphur and Lincoln Christian. Rightfully so, probably thinking Heritage Hall might have a say with that. Cassia Hall might. Cassia Hall's got Perkins this week as Holland Hall got past Berryhill 28-27 to set up their game this week with the Sulphur Bulldogs. And so I do want to bring up one note here. How cool is this? Class 3A, Inola Longhorns. And I almost got an Inola sweatshirt this year when I was up in Tulsa area, but I passed up on it. First playoff game to win at home since 1984.
Such a good year.
They went 41 years between home playoff games. So in 2022, Inola was 0-10 and outscored by 408 points. And now 3 years later, they're 9-2 after going 3-7 last year. So a lot of happy folks in Inola Stadium last week, and man, those are stories I can get behind. You go 0-10, and then 3 years later, boom, you're in the state quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's cool stuff, and that's what makes high school sports so special. I mean, just big time stuff.
Jerry Williams is going to be a good game in Elgin Friday versus Ada. Absolutely. We're going to talk about all these matchups here in just a few moments. Jones, no issues. As we quickly go over to 2A1 football, Jones, no issues. They'll take on Sequoia Tahlequah this week. Sequoia Tahlequah only 1 loss on the year. Kingston wins 49-14. Marlowe beats Mount St. Mary's 49-6. I've been told that the quarterback, Weber, for Marlowe suffered a wrist injury. And Morgan, the stud running back, linebacker, who's committed to play at Oklahoma State University for baseball, had to go in and place at quarterback. Think he might have to as well. Of course, Marlowe puts a lot of focus on their defense. So
give us an update, Productions. You're over in that area.
Yeah, that's who told me about it. So so you have number 4, Kingston, hosting number 5, Marlowe, and that was a game that was played last year, and Marlowe escaped that ball game. So this is a year for Kingston. They have a good senior class this year, and so if they got revenge on their mind, and if Weber can't officially go with that, Productions confirms what I said, but if they can't go, that makes it very interesting because it was a close game last year, and so Kingston probably feeling a little bit better about themselves, but still got to show up and play. Kiefer goes to Washington. OCS goes to Metro Christian. We'll talk about those games here in a little bit. 2A2 football, there's going to be a lot of great games there. Stroud wins. Wyandotte beats Valiant 21-19. Valiant season comes to a crashing halt, losing to Vian in Week 10 for the district title. And then lose it to Wyandotte 21-19. So the Bears get a very impressive victory, and it'll be Wyandotte on the road at Stroud this week. Adair, the Warriors, number 1 team in 2A2. No issues there, 53-7. This week, though, they have Holdenville. And that's a game we'll be picking.
Yep, be picking that one.
Of course, Holdenville plays in that great district with Dibble and Davis. And so Holdenville, I don't think they're going to be intimidated at all when they go up against Adair. It's a healthy drive, but, man, I think Holdenville has been tested in the regular season to give Adair everything they want.
Yeah.
So we'll find out how that works. Salina victory, Davis wins, Vian wins, Dibble wins. So we're going to be talking about those matchups here in a little bit. Salina is at Davis, Dibble is at Vian. A1 football, or Class A Division I football, we've talked about 5A and A probably being really a fully loaded class. I think we had probably 13 teams that deserve to be in the top 10. And then you have 10 really good teams in Class A football. But Fairview shuts out Hobart 26-0. Pacola beats Pawnee 24-20, and that was probably the big game of the week in that class there. So Pacola goes on the road to Fairview. We'll have that game in a little bit. Minko beats Cashion 24-14. I think Cashion had another injury pop up in their loss there. So Cashion season comes to an end, and so the
good season for Cashion.
It was a good season for Cashion, absolutely. Wynnewood 11-0, continue their winning ways. They'll be tested though this week with Pawhuska. Easy victory there.
One thing about Pawhuska real fast is that I know they expected to win that game, but I think even they might have been a little surprised about how big of a game they won that against Panama. Panama's a good team, but Pawhuska really put it to Panama this week. So I know they got a lot of confidence going into Wynnewood this week.
Yeah.
And I really, Pawhuska's been tested this year. Wynnewood, they beat Minko a couple weeks ago for a good challenge there, but we'll see if Pawhuska's schedule gets them ready for this game. They got a great quarterback as well, so we'll see if they can go to Wynnewood. Remember, Pawhuska, the 3rd seed out of A3, really good team. So that will be in Wynnewood, Oklahoma. Rejoice Christian, no problems with Morrison, 48-20, and Hooker beat Frederick 34-20. So we will have a state championship rematch in the second round of the playoffs. Hooker versus Rejoice Christian.
Wow.
Great game.
Crazy.
In there. So real quickly, Class A2 football. Mangum wins. Fairland beats Wawoka 34-6. And then Talihina, no problems, 51-8. Hilton, 47-19. That will be an interesting ball game as well. Hilton on the road at Talihina. We talked about it last week. Kanawha and Southwest Covenant Christian School, a private school in the Yukon area. And Southwest Covenant early in the year beat Kanawha 7-0. Well, Southwest Covenant wins this past week 28-26. So Southwest Covenant was the 4 seed that beat the 1 seed Kanawha. And I forgot to mention in 5A football as well, Coweta, the 1 seed, loses to Claremore, the 4 seed. So Claremore and Southwest Covenant, the 4 seeds, to beat the 1 seed by the same score, 28-26.
Wow.
And so now Southwest Covenant, the 4 seed, now they're the host. They get to play a home playoff game as Allen will be going there. Allen beats the defending state champions Woodland 31-26. So you guys are -1 on your state championship picks.
That's right. You don't let us change one, or I would change that one.
I said we should be able to change every class.
I agree with Phil.
Well, thanks. A week late.
You could have changed Woodland.
Could have been two
last week.
against 1 last week. We'd have voted.
You would have changed.
And then the other big game, it was Thomas winning 19-14. So here are some of the comments to get to. Kenny, big Cashion fan, says the Cashion game hurts my soul. Kenny,
we get it, brother.
The further you get, the harder it gets. And it's a reminder, there's 32 schools in each class, except for the big schools. Only 1 team gets to have that good feeling in their belly when they leave, and 31 teams have that same feeling. So,
but Kenny, man, what a big Cashion fan he is.
Grant, did you see the Woodland Allen drama? No, I did not hear the Woodland Allen drama. 28-26.
Sure, he'll let us know.
Did not watch that game, so I'm not sure what that would be. Moon says transfer portal especially hits hard in areas like Lawton, Oklahoma City, Metro, Tulsa. It's tough for a lot of programs. And, we talked about in the transfer. The other thing I would add to that is there's not a lot of people, when you think of Woodward and Altus and Miami and Durant, But there's a lot of in the far parts of the state, a lot of people aren't transferring from Oklahoma City Metro to Woodward or Metro, or Tulsa going to Miami. So I think that also has effect on them. We talked about the Oklahoma City and Tulsa public schools. That also hurts them. Places like Western Heights, if you have a really great player on the team, they'll probably go to UConn and Mustang. We talked about it last year. The Edison offensive lineman, they weren't going to win very many ball games. He transfers to Jinx, and now he's playing in big-time state semifinal games.
Right. I mean,
Well, the Southeast kids a few years ago, the Fields boys,
yeah.
at OSU now. I mean, Southeast had some players there, and they transferred over to Del City.
Both those young men started Saturday against K-State.
Sure did.
It's cool to see.
Kelly,
I got to see our buddy Larry there at the game. He came and saw me.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Kelly confirms that injury that I was talking about. They were kind of hit with the injury bug a few times this season, but the running back, linebacker, did have successful surgery to repair his fractured arm. So glad to hear that. Sorry for the man. That it was a tough season for them. So okay, it's a video of that, so we'll have to check the. Looks like maybe too many men on the field. So too many men on the field in that game, and not enough people in another game. In another game,
a couple short on another game.
Yeah. So no flag on that play, and Allen wins it over Woodland, 31-26. Thank you for that. I'll definitely take a look at that here in a second. I mentioned Inola.
Yeah, there's 12.
Inola, 12 men on the field.
Yeah.
They didn't catch it?
Did not.
Did not catch it. That stinks. Mentioned Inola winning the first playoff game since 1984 at home. Tony reminds us that Inola also got a $2 million T-Mobile grant to update their facilities at Inola Stadium.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I know. Cool. I know a lot of teams, schools were competing for that grant, and Inola won it. So a lot of great things happening in Inola.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chris Frost, did I miss the name of the photographer that's in the Elgin photo? I was out there pimping for you to get some Elgin pics.
We appreciate that.
Okay, I want to say, off my memory, it's starting to come. Caden Cooper, would that be the right name? I want to say Caden Cooper Photography, and I was going to look that up during the break, but if you know that right off, Chris, let me know. I'm getting close to it. But, okay, we'll talk about that here in a bit because we're going to be talking some more Elgin stuff here in a bit because we got some big-time 4A games to discuss here in just a few moments as we take a look at last week's game. Yeah, so 12 men on the field last play. The officials did not see it in that Woodland-Allen game. So, man, there's so many.
You got to count how many people got on defense when the game's on the line, guys.
It's one of those deals that
you do.
There's probably holding on every play that's not called, and these type of plays stick out because it's one of the last plays of the game. So if there's 12 men on the field in the second quarter, not good if you don't catch it, but man, it's magnified.
Oh yeah,
later in the ball games.
Yeah, it's insane.
So those are the games that took place last week, and Cushing 63-34 over Hilldale. Roman Tucker, we're going to be talking about Cushing here, but I do want to say he had 342 yards, 6 touchdowns, also had 11 tackles. Cushing has a lot of players that play both sides at high levels. Kellen Fry, one of those as well. I think the Allen 7 straight win since losing to Talihina. So Allen got a little help at the end. Braden Ward for Pryor, 358 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Oh, by the way, 121 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. A couple of receivers had a really good game. As we have a rematch between Pryor and Newcastle. We saw it last year at Newcastle. This time it's at Pryor. So we're going to get through some of those games here in a little bit. Chris Frost says he's the one that asked to send some in. Perfect. It is him. That's Caden Cooper Photography. So big thank you for tonight's photo coming from Elgin, Oklahoma. And the Elgin Owls have a big game this week.
Feels like it's been a long time since the Elgin Owls have had a big game.
Meanwhile, Ada's been playing a lot of tough games.
A lot of tough games. So Elgin better be ready for that one.
Yeah, and Tuttle will have a big game as well with Grove.
Yeah,
Grove only lost one game this year, so we're going to be talking about those here after this opening timeout here. By the way, Cruz Campbell, the Tuttle quarterback last week, 14 of 18, 364 yards, 6 touchdowns. He is throwing over 70% completion rate this year, 2,300 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, one interception.
I think we got a leader in the house for Player of the Year in 4A.
Yeah, we'll have some Ritz and Meyer numbers coming up here in a little bit.
Forgot about him.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah.
Ritson's in there.
Ritson's up there. It's you can definitely have the Player of the Year and the Player of the Year runner-up in the same class in Class 4A.
No doubt.
Some great there. I do want to circle back to Class 5A football here real quick. Coweta, 20 trips in 24 years in the playoffs. Legend Ellis had a great game. Running back Brock Hillman, been talking about him all season long, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Remember, Claremore beats Coweta. Coweta had, talking about special teams, Coweta had a missed extra point, a block punt that went for a touchdown, a missed field goal, and a missed field goal attempt. Wow. And they lose by a couple points.
2 points. I mean, if you don't think special teams matters in these playoff games, you're wrong.
28-26. And so if you're Coweta, man, every time you lose, those off seasons are always tough. But man, you have 4 of those plays on special teams.
That's
those
tough.
type of things really stick out a whole lot there. So
those hurt too, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did I mention Carl Albert's won 50 games in a row?
I think you mentioned something about a team
once
over
before.
there.
I think. Yeah.
Don't forget our friend Tanner Ruff, the head football coach at OCS. They got the victory as well. Creighton Allen, 288 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. And so they will have a big test this week. So with that.
Didn't Tanner's brother win a playoff game too?
Did not.
No.
Kingfisher got beat.
They came up.
Kingfisher.
I'm sorry. I thought they did.
Yeah, Kingfisher won.
They beat Lone Grove 43-36.
Okay, I thought so.
And they play Lincoln Christian. That's where my mind went.
Okay.
I had kind of forgotten about that.
Both the Ruff boys got first round wins.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, good.
Kingfisher, Kason Blair, wide receiver, 6 catches, 108 yards, plus 2 rushing touchdowns. Kingfisher's first playoff win since 2022.
That seems weird.
They couldn't lose a game there for the longest time.
Yeah.
And that's the first playoff victory in 3 years. Brett Calamateo, the running back, 20 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. Production says it's lightning and thundering in Marlow. I guess we have a tornado chance tomorrow.
Here?
In Oklahoma.
Am I going to be okay?
I think we'll be okay. But outside of the tornado threat, I think it's low. Check with your meteorologist to make sure that's correct.
That's you for me.
But I think heavy rains and high winds are going to be part of the storms.
Be hill?
I don't know. But
check my truck.
That comes through Thursday. I think we're okay Friday weather-wise.
What about my new sighting?
Bad timing on your part.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. So
Call Red River.
Call Red River. Get ahead of the storm.
Yes. So, okay. After this, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to look at next round matchups. And then here in just a little bit, we'll also have our top 10 games of the week. Charlie, real quick, we'll get these in here. Grant says, just blew through Duncan. The weather did. Thunder was going crazy. I don't know if he's talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Thunder up in the sky. But, Charlie Hilton, check out Landon Griffith's stats on the year. It's crazy. Tallahena Tigers getting it done. One of the top quarterbacks in the state for real. Absolutely is, Charlie. And a pretty good defensive player as well. He's got those 3 great wide receivers to throw to. Amon, Cy being one of those, man. They're tough. They're going to be tough, and they got a big game this week. And so the team that has been perfect this year, 11-0. Of course, they lost last year in the state championship. Couldn't really field a team in 2022, but here they are trying to go 12-0. Wow. And it'll be a tough test for them. I think Tallahena will definitely be favored to beat Hilton, but it'll be a little bit tougher than they have seen in weeks past. So Coach Gravitt will definitely have the Golden Tigers ready to go for that. All right, we're taking time out. Take a look at second-round playoff games. Who goes to the state semifinals? Let us know as well. Hey, Junk is here. Looks like he says it's going to be wet all weekend too. So, all right, there's your weekly weather report here. Coming up next, round 2 games. Who's winning, who lost? Let us know what your thoughts will be on round 2. After this, timeout. Brought to you by Red River Roofing.
Mom, Red River's gonna fix our roof.
Buddy, it's gonna be easy getting a quote after that storm. Have you seen those roofers?
I could get you a new roof. Wait.
That will be out of business next week.
Roofing!
Let's quit messing with these clowns and call Red River Roofing.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Welcome back, High School Huddle. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here on this Wednesday night, getting ready for the quarterfinal matchups here in Oklahoma. Glad you're with us here on this Wednesday night. Also, all those folks checking out the replay as well. And I can say it again, last week was the most watched show, and a lot of pressure on this show to come up with the numbers that we had last week, but we're going to try our best, and we thank you for that. Weather update, I can tell you, Grant and Productions giving us all the updates on their Productions you said it was hailing in your area. It's really hailing now down in Stevens County. Marlow getting a lot of hail right now. It was over at Duncan. Central High just off to the west in Bray Doyle. Bray Doyle, they have a bus. They're the Bray Doyle Donkeys.
Of course.
Their bus, honk the horn, donkey. It's a real thing. It's the best thing ever. It is so cool. Good. It is so good. I heard about it, but I actually got to see it at the Guthrie Brahms.
Oh, wow.
I said, of course,
Did you go ask
me
him?
being nerdy. I go, hey, I got to hear the horn. And they giggled, and I knew it was coming.
Did you videotape it?
I think it was probably before that registered in my mind.
Okay.
It was some time ago.
Videotape?
Yeah, I definitely didn't have videotape.
You know what I meant?
Let's videotape.
I'm old.
Yeah,
Chris, did you videotape it?
Well, I can bring you up to the VCR. Bring the VCR up here. We can replay
That's
it.
the crap I put up with every week.
Hey,
pick on the old guy.
There's a few notes I want to get in here real quick before we look at this week's matchup. Lincoln Christian led 49-0 at halftime. Metro Christian 2A1 football. Kincaid Ing 15-24, 204 yards, 4 touchdowns. Mitchell Rejoice and Hooker. It's a rematch of last year's state championship. Oklafowizi, 5 catches, 107 yards and a touchdown. Compton Nero, 4-star quarterback, almost 200 yards. Okay, listen to this. Cashel Hall, Class 3A football. Cashel Hall beat Idabel 42-7. Cashel Hall forced 8 turnovers.
Wow.
That resulted in 42 points.
That's efficient.
8 turnovers.
Side.
Joe Medina, 8 straight wins. Quarterback Barrett Mullen, 22-31, 292 yards and 4 touchdowns. Another great game. Holland Hall and Berry Hill. Close, 28-27. Holland Hall holds off Berry Hill. 2-point conversion. Don't get it.
Wow.
Dutch's first overtime win since 2006. It was 21-21 after regulation. Holland Hall gets the Sulphur Bulldogs this week. Okay. Okay, let's get these comments because I want to get this in here real quick. Grant Oliver says goodbye. Got to go. Got to watch last rest on the replay. Let me know if you are meeting up for a revival on Friday.
The answer is yes.
Duck Holiday. Tuttle's offensive line is absolutely scary, and that Cruz has amazing arm. Yeah. Absolutely.
We saw them live and in vivid color earlier this year.
For their closest game of the year.
Yeah.
38-13.
Yeah. They're so good.
Got Ada this week. We're going to be talking about that here.
They got Grove.
They got Grove.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got Grove this week.
You're thinking of the other best team in 4A.
The best team in 4A.
The best team in 4A.
The best team in 4A. Elgin. Woohoo!
All right. We'll get to that here in a few moments. All right. What do we want to look at, guys? We want to go small A2 or we want to start with 6A, looking at these matchups here?
Let's go.
Let's go A2. I'll make the decision, Phil. You took too long.
Thank you, Ronnie. So we got Fairland at Mangum. Fairland beat Woodland week 10 to win the district title, and so to finish second in the district. We used to Woodland winning district titles. So Fairland's at Mangum. We talked about the Golden Tigers hosting Hilton. I think that'd be I think Golden Tigers should be okay, but Hilton would give Tallahena a really good run there. And how about Thomas and Hominy?
Oh,
that's another game that could be in the top 10. That's not in the top 10 this week.
Be.
And Hominy, ranging from anywhere polls from 2, 3, or 4. Thomas, lost the game earlier this year to Mangum, but that will be a fun ball game.
I like that game. I like Thomas on the road to win.
I like Hominy.
I thought. I have Hominy going to the state championship game, so that will be a fun matchup there. More weather. Tyler Shelton. I promise we're going to talk about those Cushing Tigers, but I do want to say before I lose this comment, Cushing has a very high flying offense. Might be hard to stop. Talk about that. We've talked about it over the last couple of weeks, but I do have some Cushing notes here that I definitely want to get to. So A2 once again will be fun to follow. A1. We have some great first-round matchups. These are all semifinal type games, but here we are in the second round. Pacola takes on Fairview, as that's I think that's a game where – are we picking that game?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Okay, I have game notes on that here in a little bit. Minko at Tonkawa.
Unless that's the one you took out. I don't remember. Let me check.
Oh, you know what? I think we took out Minko Tonkawa.
Okay, yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, that was one.
We took that one out?
Took that one out.
You agreed with him.
Well, I always agree with Chris. He writes the checks.
Pawhuska at Wynnewood. I still think Pawhuska's schedule's got them well. And Pawhuska plays in a very, very tough district in A3. Wynnewood, they got the victory over Minko, but I think Tonkawa will give them everything. Again, Wynnewood 11-0 this year.
Yeah, I know Pawhuska. They got the charter bus. They're going to charter all the way down to Wynnewood. So they're going to make their way down there. They're going to drive in style and feeling good about themselves, and they're going to look to upset Wynnewood there.
Hooker Rejoice, we're picking that game. I believe we are picking that game.
That's number 10, yep.
And so Hooker Rejoice Christian is a rematch of last year's state championship game. I looked at some of the numbers before going on the air. We have all the state championship games box scores over on the table over there, went through those, and that will be a fantastic ball game. And so either one of those teams, obviously Rejoice Christian be a big favorite in that one. Yeah. Rejoice Christian only one loss this year, coming to Cassia Hall by one score. Yep. And they've been really, really good this season. It has Rejoice Christian. So Hooker won't be fazed by that long drive, but that will be fun. And that sets up maybe with Pawhuska in a state semifinal game. So that will be just fantastic there in A1 football. Looking at Class 2A2, and Dustin, we'll get to your 3A comments here in just a few seconds. Wyandotte at Stroud. Stroud has been a good team all season long, but now Wyandotte has played in that tough district with Salina and Adair, so I think that helps the Bears to be ready against a very physical Stroud football team. That will be fun. We talked about Holdenville and Adair a little bit. I think Holdenville will give Adair one of their best games of the year, but I think Adair should be okay with that. And I have Adair getting to the state championship game. It's going to be a run. This is are we picking that game, guys? I think I remember writing notes on Adair. I want to make sure we're getting these in here because I don't want to overlook them because I think Adair, Holdenville, we are picking that game. So I'll have some more information on that here in a little bit. Davis trying to repeat as state champions. They got Salina this week. Coach Harmon's Salina Wildcats going in. It will be tough. And so Davis, they had the easy victory over Cassidy last week, 49-0, but now they have a really tough test to get if they want to get back to the state championship. It's going to be tough for them because they got to go through Salina and then either Vian or Dibble just to get to the state championship game. So that will be interesting there. Vian, they win their game 60-14. Mason Wright, quarterback, just does it all. And they got Dibble this week, 57-41. Dibble has been challenged with Holdenville and Davis this year, so they won't be intimidated with Vian. But, man, I picked Davis to win the state championship at the beginning of the year. It's starting to feel I think we might have a Davis-Vian semifinal, but, man, that game can go either way with those two powerhouses. And like Phil says, anytime the teams are somewhat close, you usually go with the best player on the field, and that will be Vian almost every single week, especially in 2A2 football.
Yeah, no doubt.
Class 2A1 football, mentioned Jones earlier, no issues with Little Axe, 59-14. Sequoia Tahlequah going to Jones. That will be, Sequoia Tahlequah only one loss this year. Didn't play the toughest schedule, but they do have Jones. Marlowe in Kingston. That's the big-time matchup. We will. Yeah. Are we picking that game right?
We are.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely. We'll save some information on there. Washington Warriors, really a team that a lot of people aren't talking about as much as maybe should. They lost their 45-game winning streak earlier to Sulphur, and they got Alexander. They got Creed Barrett. They're going to be tough. But they got Kiefer going there. Kiefer got by Chandler, 20-15. OCS and Metro Christian. That's an interesting matchup as well. Metro Christian probably favored at home, but could have a Washington Metro semifinal, and that'll be fun. We'll talk about it a little bit later on, but that Marlowe injury, that will be interesting to see how that plays.
Yeah. Sometimes those things, bond a team too.
It worked well for McGinnis.
Yeah, it did. Jeez, I don't know if 9 can be down there at Marlowe on Friday, but shiminy creaminy.
Dustin says, honestly shocked. Holland struggled with Berry Hill. Could be another blowout today. Blowout on Friday. Yeah, I thought, Berry Hill's been a top 10 team in Class 3A football all season long. I was a little bit shocked as well. Holland Hall, their tough games have been on their schedule. Have all been, they got blown out by Holland Hall got blown out. Lincoln Christian. Yep. So, really, Holland Hall really hasn't done well in those big games.
Right. Yeah, no.
But they do get enough to get victory here against Berry Hill.
Yeah.
So you got Holland Hall at Sulphur, and I think Sulphur.
Oh, Sulphur, I think handles them.
Yeah, Sulphur, big.
Yeah.
Perkins at Cassia Hall is an interesting matchup. Perkins wins over Plainview 48-14. Plainview lost their quarterback. Dominic Corsi, the wide receiver, had to come in and play quarterback the last couple of weeks. Always tough when you lose your quarterback, especially when the games get bigger and bigger. So Perkins on the road at Cassia Hall. Perkins, very tough team. Cassia Hall has been there over the last several years, as has Perkins, but Cassia seems to have a little bit more every year. So
It's a good season for Perkins. Had a good season.
Oh, you're going Cassia.
Yeah.
They got the Pope. on their side,
Yeah,
too.
that's true, too.
He's busy. I'm going with Perkins.
Going with Perkins.
He's
All
busy,
right.
man. Real busy.
Kingfisher at Lincoln Christian. Talked about that earlier. Going to be a tough test for them. Inola, we talked about them in the first segment. They're going to Heritage Hall. And like it seems like we've had it every single year, Heritage Hall and Lincoln Christian playing on a neutral field to get to the state championship.
Yeah. And, they're just, two of the best.
How cool. I wish we could have this game. How about Lincoln Christian against Tuttle?
Ooh.
How fun would that be?
That'd be lightning.
That'd be good.
That'd be amazing.
That would be awesome.
That would be good.
We got to figure out how to do this.
Let's raise some money. Put it together.
All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to Class 4A football. There is a lot to talk about.
There's 3 really good games. 3 out of the 4 really, really good.
They really are. They really are. And so the first one, let's talk about this. Ardmore wins it over Elk City 28-21. Ardmore, a very good team this year. They're going on the road to Cushing, who handled Hilldale 63-34. Ardmore at Cushing, and when the brackets first came out, I kind of mentioned this. Elgin's going to have a tough game with Ada. Tuttle's going to have a tough game with Grove. Broken Bow should be okay with Weatherford. But I think Cushing and Broken Bow have a much easier task to get to the semis than the 2 heavy favorites.
Yeah, no doubt.
Elgin and Tuttle.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I agree.
No, I think Cushing just smashes this week. I don't think that's going to be a ball game.
They're very talented, and it's a team that we've been talking about all season long here on the High School Huddle. But I don't think they're getting enough attention just because everyone wants to see the Elgin Tuttle game, and rightfully so. I understand why that needs, why a lot of people want to see that happen.
That needs to happen.
It's a rematch of last year, and you're either on the Tuttle side or Elgin side of that debate, number 1, number 2, and so there's that conversation.
1A, 1B.
Because they've been dominating everybody all season long, and so that's the question really for them. Of course, the players and coaches don't, they're game to game.
But I'm telling you, Broken Bow, just sitting over there.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, pay attention to all those other schools.
I'm telling you.
Nothing to see here. Broken Bow is good.
If you pick the favorites to win this week in 4A, anything can happen in the semis.
Oh,
anything.
Crazy.
Anything.
Those semi games are going to be state championship caliber games.
Big time games.
Yeah, big time games.
So Grove is at Tuttle. Grove, only 1 loss this year, coming to those Cushing Tigers.
We're picking that one, aren't we?
I don't think
Tuttle Grove?
I don't. Yeah,
we are picking Tuttle Grove.
I thought we were.
We are picking that game. Okay.
Yes.
And the other game is Ada and Elgin.
We're picking that.
Picking that game as well. So we'll have more conversations on those games here in just a little bit. Before we get to 5A, I do want to throw out these notes here real quick. Going back to 2A2 real quick, Dibble has not made a semifinal game in over 30 years. So best of luck to Dibble. Dibble has Vian this week. Tough task for them.
3-hour drive. 3-hour drive.
And we are picking Holdenville Adair, right?
Stand by.
I got some
notes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'll save those notes. Okay. All right. Let's move over to Class 5A football. Second round playoff games. Dell City and Lawton MacArthur. We're definitely picking this game here in a little bit. And, man, Dell City is playing really, really good. And Caleb Blackwolf and Rickland Holmes, gamers. When the game seems to be the biggest, they always seem to be come up the biggest. So we'll see if Lawton MacArthur, they got 3 really good offensive players, a couple wide receivers, and the Lachlan kid at quarterback that are really, really good. So Dell City was tested with Booker T. Washington. I think the competition obviously steps up a little bit from Booker T., the great athletes at Booker T. But Lawton MacArthur, we've heard about this senior, and we've seen this Lawton MacArthur team over the years, and waiting for that big victory. They got it against McGinnis and had a little bit easy time with Noble. So we'll talk about that game as we will be picking that game. But Lawton Mac and Dell City fighting to get to a state semifinal game.
Yeah.
Bishop McGinnis, now 10-1 on the year, had to go on the road in the first round, beat Guthrie, and now they go on the road up to Claremore, Oklahoma. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago. The McGinnis-Guthrie winner could – now the coaches and players aren't going to be thinking this, but that first round game might be tougher than the second round playoff.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Claremore, by the way, hosting the quarterfinals for the first time since 1994.
That's awesome. I love all these first.
Yes.
Or the one's been a long, long time. It's really good for the game.
And we went to Claremore last year for state semifinal games in Class 6A. It's a great atmosphere, great facilities.
Great
It's
production.
going to be awesome.
Yeah. Great game day productions. They do a great job.
Great food.
Great food.
Yep.
Taco Tico in that town.
And they got 2 press boxes. So it's really comfortable there.
Yeah, it is.
Tony Wilson says, I see a 90% majority of the picks being the same this week. Oh, so he thinks we're all going to agree about 90% of the time. Tony's into the numbers.
He hasn't been paying attention to me all year.
Yeah, we'll see how well Phil did last week.
Well, I mean, it's been a rough year for Phil. All right. Just keep fighting, Chris.
Newcastle at Pryor. We'll be picking this game as well. And this is a rematch of last year's quarterfinal game, except it was at Newcastle last year. Newcastle won 38-37, eventually lost to Guthrie in the semifinals. And so that is a heavyweight. I've been talking to a lot of people, and they think Newcastle has a pretty good chance this week against Pryor. They said Newcastle's just massive humans, and we saw that with McGinnis, but the size of Newcastle is a bit. Well, Altus played Newcastle, and folks in Altus were telling us how big Newcastle is. So,
they even said that, if Newcastle isn't as good as anybody else in 5A, then people got something coming. They say Newcastle's for real. Yeah. So they played great last week in all phases of the game.
Yep.
And we got a lot of folks in Pryor who are watching the show and listening to the show. I got a number that you're probably not going to like when we pick these games. A little bit of homework. Pryor has been in these situations before.
Yeah, but
has not been good for him in the past.
But they're good because I changed my one change. I picked Pryor to win 5A.
See what I mean?
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Sorry, Pryor.
Pryor. No, listen to me, Pryor. Ignore these two guys.
What are we thinking?
Just ignore these two guys. It's all part of my grand plan for this football season. It's okay. It's all good. Everybody will understand in 4 weeks.
It has worked for McGinnis.
Exactly. Thank you. Love McGinnis.
And the other game, Tony Wilson says Buffalo Wild Wings and Claremore too. Yes, thank you, Tony.
Yeah, no, never again.
Another thank you, Tony Wilson. He was a friend that day to you.
He was, but we drove right by Taco Tico to go there. I'll never forgive him for that.
I appreciate it. It was good. Thank you for
thank you for Tony bought our lunch that day. It was very nice.
It was one of the best ones, best dinners I've ever had. Thank you, Tony. A lot of pickles. Right. A lot of pickles. Phil didn't like the hosting staff or the waitress very much.
Well, they didn't pay attention to me. I mean, us.
Yeah. And then the other matchup, we'll be picking this game as well. McAllister at Carl Albert. Again, I think they're the hottest team in the state. The Buffaloes have won 7 in a row after a very tough non-district game. 0-3 in the non-district. They opened up with Coweta, who won the district, lost that one. So they were 0-4 and have reeled off 7 victories, a couple great games, including overtime last week. So I can't wait to talk about that game.
Yeah.
Carl Albert, 50 games in a row. 5A. Then you look at 6A2 football. I think it gets interesting here. Southmore on the road at Stillwater. I got some Southmore notes. Oh, here they are. Southmore. First playoff win since 2009. Their best record since 2016.
Wow.
Great year.
So it will be interesting there. Sapulpa hosting Choctaw.
That's an interesting game to me.
Choctaw beat Sapulpa in the same game last year. We're not picking this game. No.
Choctaw
beat Sapulpa in the same game last year, 52-0.
Are we not?
No, we're not.
Okay. We're not. I think Sapulpa is obviously a better team. Choctaw, not quite as good as they were last year. Still very good. But Choctaw in its Sand Springs season the past 3 years. Sand Springs season has come to an end by Choctaw the last 3 years. Now, that could be a state championship game. So Sand Springs probably doesn't want to see Choctaw in a state championship game. Landon Gatson last week, 13 of 20, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns against PC North. And head coach Jake Corbin of the Choctaw Yellow Jackets, he's going back to Sapulpa, where he was a head coach in 2015.
Wow.
So that's another game there.
That's always fun.
Sapulpa hosting the quarterfinals for the first time since 2005.
Wow.
It's been a while since they've hosted. And I can tell you, Sapulpa, 0-7 in quarterfinal games. So this would be the first ever
That ain't good.
Get a victory would be the first ever trip to the semifinals. So, Josh says, we got some McAllister notes in here. Sorry, McAllister, run ins at Carl Albert, but it will be very close. And Josh says Carl Albert by 21 minimum, I think. We'll get the expert's opinion here in our next segment.
Me?
Yeah. Plural, Phil.
Huh?
Plural.
Oh.
2 or more. Okay, so the bottom of the bracket, Piedmont and Sand Springs.
That's an interesting matchup.
It is an interesting matchup.
I may shock some people on that pick.
Well, this was a game that was played last year. And Sand Springs won at 44-14.
That's right. That's right. Charles Page, my state championship pick.
How are we not picking that one?
Because there's
too many, Phil.
There's too many of them. If you pick it right now.
Pick it.
Sand Springs.
Okay.
So you and Piedmont are broken up now?
I gave him a chance.
Okay.
You can't win big-time ball games with that offense. I've been saying it forever, right, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Muskogee on the road at Putnam City. Muskogee, 14-0 last year, or 14-0 in quarters. Teams are different, though, this year. Muskogee's completely different. Putnam City's completely different with all the, they lost a great transfer, but brought in some very good transfers as well. So, 2 different teams, Muskogee, Putnam City. Pick on that one. Thoughts on that one?
Putnam City.
Putnam City.
Boy, everyone's sticking on that McAllister, Carl Albert game. We're coming back to it, I promise you, in our next segment. But Moon says, give me McAllister. And Josh says, I like Sand Springs there as well. Might be match of the week, potentially.
Could be.
Yeah, Easton Webb in that offense, Dom Forbes in that offense. Piedmont, very good defensively this year. And I know everyone talks about that flex bone, rightfully so, but they've been playing some good defense this year. So, again, Sand Springs hasn't won a state championship since 1966. Piedmont hasn't been in the state semifinals since 2019, I think it is. So that's a big game for both programs to get to that next level.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, Sand Springs just quietly, start off with that brutal schedule this year.
Bixby and Owasso.
Yeah. But, man, they've just been tearing it up in 6A2.
Indeed, they have. And those are your 6A2 matchups. 6A1 matchups, Union and Bixby. We're not picking that game, but here's my stat, Union Bixby. First time for those two to ever play. First ever meeting.
Between Union and Bixby?
Between Union and Bixby. First ever meeting. And what makes it crazy is they're only 11 miles apart.
Okay, how is that?
Well, Bixby
was lower class for the longest of times.
In 07, they were 5A.
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying, you would think at some point.
You do right now.
No, I mean previously, Ronnie, obviously.
When you combine Union and Bixby, 18 state championships since 2002.
Goodness gracious.
Of course, Bixby's going for 8 in a row, I think 9 out of 10 years.
Saying all that, Bixby wins this by 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. I think so. I think you're right there.
Good first impression.
Chris Devine says it's not the first time Union and Bixby has played. Well, according to my numbers, I can look it up here as well.
I might have a new best friend in Chris.
We're talking about regular season game, right?
Which Chris am I going with? Chris Devine or Chris Evans?
Well, I would certainly think Chris Devine would probably have a better heads up on this one.
You didn't do your homework?
No, I did my homework. Maybe the source was wrong.
Did you cheat?
No, I did not cheat.
Okay.
You could find more one source though, didn't you? That's your own rule.
Right here it is.
Oh, they played thousands of times. First time in the playoffs. First time in the playoffs.
So it's the first time they've played since 2020.
Correct. Bixby won that game.
First time in the playoffs.
Yeah, Bixby's won 20 of the 25. I meant
in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Gotcha.
First time to ever play in the playoffs.
So you're both right.
Correct. Yeah.
You like that?
I feel better. Thank you, Chris. Good. Thank you. Last time, it was 2020.
Words matter
and
on this
show. They do.
On this show, words matter.
And it was not a ball game in 2020. It was 34-0.
Hey, let me tell you this. Our friends, Chris, that join us here.
Yes.
They know high school football.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love it.
Kenny says Bixby by 800.
Well, I mean, it's on the table.
That's it. This is the first time they ever met up in the playoffs.
You said that.
I did say that.
I think you said that, yeah.
Mustang and Broken Arrow.
We're picking this one.
We are coming back to this game.
Yeah.
That game is circled there. UConn at Owasso.
Yeah.
Hey, the Millers got the first victory since 1997.
Enjoy it.
Got one long trip up to Wasso. And
It'll be a fun drive back. I mean, it'll be a quiet ride back.
I think UConn already feels like they've won the season.
Well, you know, and all joking aside, for kids that have struggled like that, I mean, that is, you win a playoff game, that's a big deal. I mean, you got to win that before you, and just keep building, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, my youngest kid didn't go to school because of an illness. We called the school personally and talked to people on the phone and said, hey, he's not going to be at school
Still
today.
get notice he's not there?
Still get notices. Phone calls and emails and text messages.
Well, because it's an automated system, Chris.
And my wife said, I called him direct so we won't be getting phone calls. I said, watch, I bet you do.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the phone calls. Just making sure they know where my kid's at. Better than the other way around.
Too late now if they're waiting until tonight to do it. Could have been gone a long time ago.
Exchange going with the Wasso. We can kind of sum that up.
Yeah.
And Jinx will be hosting Edmund Memorial. So East Side versus West Side on the bottom half of the bracket. And same thing on the top as well, although Bixby Union, both the East Side school there. So Ed Memorial trying to get back to the state semifinals again. Ed Memorial, we're not picking this game. Nope, we're not. Ed Memorial allowing, in their 8 victories this year, allowing less than 8 points a ball game. Jinx, though, has outscored their last 3 opponents 209-28. 2 good quarterbacks in this one. Jinx has won all 4 of these playoff games in years past.
I like Jinx, but I think this might be a closer game than what people think.
I do too, just because Memorial's defense.
Yeah.
Memorial plays good defense. It'll be fun to watch KD Jones, the state's leading rusher, taking on the Bulldog defense.
Well, and I think, too, you know, anytime playoff time rolls around, that's Jinx time.
Yep.
I mean,
the hair's already died, boys. The hair's already died.
They seem to raise the bar when it comes to playoff time.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody knows they got KD Jones, over 1,700 rushing yards, 38 touchdowns. But Nick Booker from Memorial, he's going to go over 1,000 yards rushing on the year, and he has 16 touchdowns as well. So both are really good running backs, and we'll see how that one plays out. A couple comments before we get our last break, and we'll have our top 10 games of the week. Jet Life, who do you guys pick for Muskogee versus PC? Pump City, and Sapulpa versus Choctaw.
I've got PC in the PC Muskogee game. And listen, the record says that I'm probably crazy. Man, I like Choctaw in the playoffs in 6A too. They got a lot of talent.
I'm picking Pump City, and I'm picking Choctaw.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
To win those games.
Yeah.
Choctaw's got some great athletes. They've had a tough schedule, a very tough schedule. It's only going to make them better. And they're very athletic. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt.
Josh, do you gentlemen already go over Class A1 and A2 matchups?
Always go back.
You can always rewind that. We did go through that. But there are some more games coming up here in a second in our top 10 games. So we will circle back to that as well. If you have a direct question about any of those schools, throw them on. We'd be glad to talk to you. And that's the cool thing about this show. It's more about your comments. We're going to throw them out here. And that's always fun. Kenny's going to Wasso by 300.
You know, Kenny's
aggressive.
He's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
You know,
human being.
We love that about Kenny. Yeah.
Dustin says Sulphur could potentially face 3 private schools in a row with Holland Hall, Cascia Hall, and then Lincoln Christian. Could be a first for a public school and playoffs. Yeah, so 3A is really heavy in the private school sector, and I always go back. That's a perfect example Dustin brings up for Sulphur. The other school that I always think of that had to go through stuff like that is Stigler.
Yeah.
And we're talking a little bitty Stigler. And, man, they've had some great teams, and they couldn't get past Cascia Hall or couldn't get past Holland Hall. And then they would finally beat one of those teams and then play the other private school the next week and get beat by 3 scores. It's just the toughest dumb luck for Stigler. I don't know why. I'll remember that forever. I just feel bad for Stigler on that deal. So.
Well, this Sulphur team's special. I mean, they're really, really good. And remember, what was the score with Sulphur and Lincoln Christian last year? 1 point?
Yeah.
1 or 2 points?
28-27, I think it was.
Like
Sulphur scores a touchdown and go for 2 and denied.
I mean, I'm just telling you, this could be Sulphur's year.
Josh says, Woodland enjoy here.
Enjoyer here.
Oh, Woodland Enjoyer here.
He likes Woodland.
Sad we lost, but injuries took the toll on us. Allen played a fantastic game, though I can't take that from them. Yeah, and Allen, we talked about it several times here on the show. Allen's had a very good season, and they're going to be a tough out. this playoff as well, unless they can, don't lose. That'd be a really tough out if they don't lose. But they got Southwest Covenant on the road. They were probably thinking there was going to be Conowall, but that's on the road. And so Allen, I think, has a great chance to win this week. Now, next week will be a really tough challenge for them, whether either Hominy or Thomas. I think it would be Hominy if I were to make a pick on that. Yeah. So Dustin says, need to go to the Adair game till halftime and then go to Pryor to finish the night.
I agree. I like that.
That ideally would be the spot to go. It's just
well, we could leave it in the morning.
Phil's driving.
Yeah, I'll drive.
Yeah.
I'll buy the gas.
Well, I'll drive his truck.
I'll put the gas in. We can take my truck and Ronnie can drive. That way we don't die. I'm a terrible driver.
Can I hold your phone during this drive?
Are you crazy?
Why would you hold his phone?
Why would you do that?
I want his full attention if you're going to drive 6 hours.
No,
I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving.
I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving his truck. I'm driving his truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll hire a driver for us.
Ooh, I like that even better.
What time would we get back?
We got to stop at the Revival after the game, carry the one.
Exactly right.
About 5:30 in the morning.
That would be a fun trip.
That'd be a great trip.
Absolutely blast.
It really would be a great trip.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
How good's football been up in that neck of the woods?
Oh, so good.
Throw Salina in there?
So good.
It's been good. It's actually, Dustin says, 10 minutes between the towns.
I mean, this is a no-brainer, Ronnie.
It's a no-brainer. We got an invite to go see the Pryor facilities anyway. So
we got gear.
Did get gear.
We could take the ball with us. Could get it on the sideline.
We could get a chrome helmet too.
When we have to be neutral?
Well, of course, we're neutral.
Or show up in Pryor stuff and be neutral?
I'm not wearing Pryor stuff.
Oh, I would. If they give us a chrome helmet, I'll wear Pryor. I'll lead the damn cheer at halftime.
Would you drive the helmet on the way back?
Yes. I'll wear it into the Revival.
Of course, when we go with Phil, when he travels, he's got to go into 14 different convenience stores.
You got to get liver, gizzards, and candy.
It's the weirdest thing to see Phil Nichols in a convenience store. It's like a 7-year-old with unlimited money.
He goes down every aisle. Goes down every aisle.
He'll get Oreo cookies.
They have the best food there. Oh, chicken salad sandwiches already made.
Oh,
egg salad if you're really on a special trip. Throw in some pretzels. Get you some barbecue chips. A couple Butterfingers.
I really want to go to Adair.
I do too. I want to go to Pryor and Adair.
Yeah.
Tyler, a Phil fan. At least Phil is honest.
Well,
almost to a fault.
That's not necessarily good.
Yeah. Exchange. I agree that Sunday I'll buy hot chocolate and Claremore Bishop as well.
Oh. I mean, Chris.
Moon. Back to 5A. We got more 5A coming up to talk to. When you look at 5A, you always think of the west side of the state. Seems like Carl Albert, Guthrie, McGinnis, Mack. But the east side has looked very competitive this year. 5A is very competitive. Yeah, we've been saying that all season long, and it's been because of the Collinsvilles, the Claremores, the Pryors, the Coweta this year. You're exactly right. Collinsville is the last team on the east side to win a state championship, and I think that was in 2021.
Yeah.
I think that was. But, it's been a fun – Booker T. Washington. It's been a great 5A season, and I think there's 13 really good football teams this year in Class 5A football. Courtney says, come on to Adair, Phil.
I'm there. We got to convince this guy.
Junk says, wear Adair stuff.
I will. I got no problem
have
with
Adair
that.
stuff?
I'll buy some.
Courtney adds out that Adair serving Chick-fil-A.
Best chicken in the world.
It's Jesus chicken.
That's right. It's Jesus chicken. Free meal, Chris.
So my question is,
okay.
Where's the Chick-fil-A coming from? I don't think there's a Chick-fil-A in Adair, Oklahoma.
Oh, there's probably one in Pryor.
Might be
10-minute drive.
It might be closer to go to Missouri to get the Chick-fil-A.
We can swing over to Missouri. They got Revivals over there.
They do, yeah.
6.2.
And they have. And I think it's Joplin has the biggest Mercy Hospital I've ever seen in my entire life.
We might need that.
They had a documentary on Joplin, the big tornado that went through.
That was bad.
So sad.
That was terrible.
Productions, can you come to the Marlow Kingston game on Friday?
No chance.
That's a top 5 matchup.
It's a long drive down there.
Well, it's closer than Adair.
Pryor and Adair.
Yeah, but it's south. I'd rather go east.
There's a chrome helmet in play in Pryor.
They show up in. I got some numbers from Pryor. It's going to be.
Shut up! I want a chrome helmet. Pryor's going to win 5A.
Courtney says one in Claremore. Okay. That makes a little bit. A lot of things in Claremore.
I don't know if you knew this, not Courtney, but they have a Taco Tico in Claremore also.
You know what? Phil Salvador. Hey, we're going to take our final break, come back and see how Phil did last week.
Oh,
see if you want
so
Phil
bad.
on your home field. You really want
Phil to cheer on you and make a lock?
It's all part of my strategy. Oh boy, Jared's making it hard. He's going to cook us a home cooked meal.
Hey, we were treated great when we were in Elgin a couple of years ago for a first round playoff game.
Elgin
8 will be a great game.
I'm just telling you right now, Elgin was one of the best broadcasting experiences we've ever had.
Yes,
they were outstanding.
It was freezing cold, and we were burning up.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And they have hardwired internet.
You were giddy.
Oh, I was giddy.
You were giddy.
I say I'll come here every single time.
Yep, and we got to pay respects to the deceased on the way in.
The cemetery.
That left a mark on me, guys.
Yeah, you pull into the football stadium.
All Americans are there.
You pull into the football stadium, into the parking lot, and go, man, look at that performance arts. That is, oh, wait a minute. Is that a cemetery?
Yes.
So you just kind of lose your attention.
Freaked me out.
You're surrounded by beautiful buildings, but the cemetery.
I just remember looking at it, and everybody's going, that's a cemetery. And I said, well, that can't be good.
I haven't been able to look at the new baseball facility either. They were constructing it last time I was there.
Wait a second. We got breaking news.
Is this Aaron?
No, this is Junk Exchange.
Okay, 1 second. Aaron says, while making picks, no need to worry about the travel for Pensacola as we are charting a
airplane.
Go Indians, love being the underdog. And are we we're picking that game, right?
Yes, we are.
Oh, awesome. Look at there, Phil. Exchange, Phil, I got Taco Tico for you.
Where the hell's he at?
Probably Claremore area.
We're going.
Great air.
There's only one in Claremore and Duncan, right?
Yes, in the entire state of Oklahoma.
One across the border in Ark City.
Yeah, I've eaten there a gazillion times. But I mean, there's Taco Tico.
All right.
Oh,
Phil's getting hungry. We need a break.
Okay.
Top 10 games of the week, how we did last week, and we still might need a little convincing on where to go next week. All that coming up. This is High School Huddle presented by Red River Roofing.
Mom, Red River's gonna fix our roof.
Buddy, it's going to be easy getting a quote after that storm. Have you seen those roofers?
I could get you a new roof. Wait.
That will be out of business next week.
Roofing!
Let's quit messing with these clowns and call Red River Roofing.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Welcome back. Final segment here on the High School Huddle. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans. Glad you're with us on this Wednesday night, checking out the replay as well. We appreciate that as always. And the one thing about it, we had almost over 1,000 devices last week, which is fantastic. That is so awesome. This is a brand new channel we started this year, so we started from scratch. With that being said, over 1,000 devices, but only we've gone over 400 subscriptions. Yeah. The big thing for us is to get to the 500 level on YouTube. It's kind of a big deal to do some other things. So if you haven't already subscribed and we appreciate if you did that. I know a lot of people probably here have already done that, but make sure you have subscribed. Hit that thumbs up button as well. But so.
Well, and I'd say this, okay? I know this is a big ask, but I was told one time, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Oh, okay.
Right? If you watch our show, if you know the kids on the team, and these are teams that we talk about, because we really are here to promote the kids and the communities, man, go ask the team to go subscribe and like. Go ask the kids to go subscribe and like it. That'll help us get to 500, and we'll be able to do more as we continue to do the show.
And we'll hopefully land on this page and stay with this page.
Yes.
It's been on a few different pages.
Yes.
It's here to stay.
Here to stay. So.
No doubt.
So we got some more help here. Laminga says, doesn't Pryor have a good Google suite they can put you all in?
Well, there you go.
That's a
It's a
selling
point. It's a selling point.
Pryor Creek. Tony says, I'll pick you all up and be your chauffeur. Let's ride. Tony is a professional driver.
He is?
He drives more than anybody I know.
Is he good, though?
Oh, yeah.
So you've ridden a lot with Tony?
I have, and he knows the troopers very well.
Is he better than me?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
I don't know. Is there enough room in the ride on that? Because I think he got rid of his big old truck. He certainly has a big old truck.
He
somewhere.
can drive my truck.
Oh.
We can meet him because we got to go right by him. He can hop in. He can take over driving responsibilities. I can get in the back, take a siesta.
You take that even when you drive.
I know you're bilingual.
Yeah, I speak English and redneck.
Go live on the drive and let's talk football exchange.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea.
What's that? Go live on the drive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've done that before.
We have done it before. It's fun. I enjoy those.
Before. You have a few Adair families on here. Good to see all our friends in Adair Warrior Nation.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm thinking the Adair Pryor Circuit Friday is what we need to do. Because they're right. We've got a lot of folks from Pryor that support us. We've got a lot of folks from Adair that support us. I think it's right for us to go up there and support them.
Jeff Cape, I try to advertise for you guys a lot. Look forward for Wednesday. We appreciate that, Jeff.
Yeah, we really do,
Thank
Jeff.
you. And Tony says he has plenty of room.
Oh, boy. Decisions.
They are decisions. At least I think we have it narrowed down to 3 locations.
We'll go Publix on later on Facebook, maybe. Where we're going to go.
I know where I want to go.
What's about what me and Chris want?
I might throw a fit if I don't get my way. Just saying.
Dustin says, no question about it, Pryor and Adair game.
Oh, boy, Tony.
I can get us up VIP Adair service.
I mean, everything's pointing to Adair Pryor. Oh, do we have a home-cooked meal on the
home cooked meal to Elgin.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Well, can we count on Pryor winning a game to get to the semis?
You're going to tell us here in a second.
Yeah, I got some notes on that.
Pryor's going to win the game.
All right, let's get into it. Top 10 games of the week. Here's what happened last week. Phil, a little 3-7 action last week, Phil.
It's all below 500.
2 games below 500.
You know what's bad when your wife says, I hope you're not being serious on these picks because you're starting to embarrass the family. When your wife tells you that, it's a problem. It's a problem. I'll do better, sweetheart. I promise. I can't do any worse.
Promise?
Yeah, I can't do any worse. Did I do worse than 3-7?
I think 3-7 is the worst that anybody has ever done.
Yeah, I can't do worse than that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, I can't do worse.
So Leslie was 6-4 last week. So she's 80-40. She's sitting pretty good there. Oh, our friend is not with us tonight.
Who's that?
The one who picks all the games right almost.
Dallas?
Dallas.
Well, Dallas is recovering.
Yeah.
It was a rough week.
A little
last
upset.
week. Yeah.
Maybe he'll watch the replay. Chris Talbot, huh? It's funny. I got a video on Chris Talbot.
Oh,
Sure
you
do.
going to show that picture?
Video.
Oh, video.
Yeah,
Let's
it's video
see
of Chris Talbot.
Chris.
Yeah.
Proud Guthrie alum.
Jeff K, 4 football games, all within 30-minute drive. Claremore, Inola, Pryor, and Adair. John,
It's like the honey hole of the state.
and I'll buy Taco Tico for all of you.
Wait, what? What?
I'm out.
No, wait,
I'm
what
out
happened?
on Taco
No,
Tico.
what happened?
I'm out.
Yeah,
We're out. I think we're out now.
What happened?
Exchange Taco Tico all for all of you.
I think we're out now. Yeah.
No, we're not.
I think we're out. Yeah.
I'll eat all of the taco tikka they buy for us, and then I'll buy you guys dinner. Back in.
Well, now Jared says next week I'll be cooking a ton. Jace is coming home for Thanksgiving.
Wait, were we just invited to Thanksgiving?
I think he was. It depends on these picks here in a little bit. Opie, I feel Phil come back.
Thanks,
sending
Opie.
positive vibes.
Thank you, Opie.
Vincent, Elgin, Ada. We talked
That'd
about
be a
that
great
during the
game to
break.
go to.
We talked about that
Great
during the
game
break.
to go to.
Says we got you covered in
That
Elgin.
would be a great game to go to.
All right. All right. So here we go. Top 10 games of the week. Oh, by the way, real quick. Everybody on all three of us last week, we all picked Dell City to beat Booker T, and we all picked Dibble to beat Hennessy.
That's it.
That's all we agreed on.
Oh, it gets worse for Phil. Hold on.
Everybody lost the Guthrie Bishop McGinnis game.
Yeah.
We all picked Guthrie to win that game.
Yep.
Ronnie won the Picola Pawnee game.
Yeah, I had Pawnee.
Yep, I did too as well. Chris won the McAllister Collinsville overtime game. And Chris also won the Grove Salisal game.
I got a private message telling me that from the quarterback's mother for the Ridge Runners that obviously watches the show, I'll show it to you on break, that said, oh, by the way, we're going to win.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
It was awesome.
Love it.
It was awesome.
Good stuff.
And that quarterback committed to the College of Mines in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah. A
good athlete and smart.
And a former Guthrie Blue Jay.
Awesome.
Yep. Family used to live here.
Brains and talents.
Yep.
Nice try to avoid what else happened, though, Phil. Phil lost the Cashin Minko game.
Well, I thought Cashin would win. I mean, that's what you do when you make picks. You evaluate, you make your best call.
I want the record to reflect I was perfect on my picks this year with Cashin.
You know, you had it right the first time against Cashin. Jeez.
So you're attacking me for being right?
No,
that's the part of the game.
I'm not attacking you for being right.
Phil did win a few games.
Thank you.
In fact,
he was right.
He won all 3 games by himself.
Well, because I run a risk when I'm not afraid to take a chance.
You pick Claremore to beat Coweta.
Everybody knew that was going to happen except for you two.
It was 28-26.
Well, I know. Good ball game.
Phil also picked Union to beat Norman.
That was probably one of my best
Union
picks.
did beat Norman.
No, Union. What? Oh, no, that's the game you didn't win. We all got that one. And then Phil picked Newcastle to beat Altus.
We all picked
that one as well. So
sorry,
trying to help you
one
out,
time, Phil.
Yeah, one time.
You picked one
Phil,
by yourself.
Well, why'd you tease me? That wasn't very good.
I'm just glad Ronnie got it. I was putting a lot of pressure.
Won't you shut up? God dang.
Laminga's asking, where's Kenny? Kenny was here earlier.
Yep,
Kenny was
Kenny
here
was
earlier. And I think he'll be here for these picks as well. Okay, here we go.
This week's easy. I'm really going 10-0 this week.
By the way, nobody on this panel has gone 10-0 this year. Phil or
Till tonight.
3, 2, 1. Ronnie's gone 10-0 before.
I've been 10-0 before.
Not with graphics though.
It doesn't matter. I was on this show when Ronnie was in Ohio.
3 years ago.
Not even
4
part of
years
the family. He left us. He abandoned us. He moved away for 17 years.
18.
18 years he ran away from us. I went 10-0 more than once. Might be making that part up, but I'm just saying I have went 10-0.
No graphics never happened. Right, Chris?
That's right.
Terrible.
All right, here we go. How about game number 10 being the rematch of last year's state championship game?
What's that all about? Why would you do that to
Hookers 9-2, Rejoice Christian 10-1. Good old A1 matchup here. 343 miles for this rematch, although I don't think the travel really affects Hooker.
No, they drive 180 miles to go to the grocery store.
This is also a rematch of last year's state basketball tournament.
Oh, I remember that game. Yeah, that's right.
Hooker won that game on the basketball floor.
Sure did. They were good. I couldn't believe they lost that second round game. Yeah, I couldn't believe they lost that second round game.
He was dunking everywhere, too.
I was like, they're going to win state.
Yeah, they were
Holy
good.
cow.
Hooker quarterback Killian Robinson. He's a dual threat quarterback. 2,300 total yards, 31 touchdowns. Running back Justin Palacios, he was big time last year in the state championship game. He's got 1,200 yards this year. He averages 7 yards a touch, 25 touchdowns, and add to that 106 points. ZZ Okawawizi, 937 receiving yards this year, 13 touchdowns. Got a good running back in Noah Goodwin as well. Do the Rejoice Christian Eagles. Hooker, state runners up for the last 2 seasons. And also a little thing I've been hearing that might be a little bit beat up heading into, of course, everyone's beat up going into week 12 of the football season. So there you have it. The Hooker Bulldogs taking on the Rejoice Christian Eagles. The numbers there brought to you by Massey's Ratings. Thank you to Tony Wilson for those numbers.
They mean absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing, and they're not for any wagering either. It's just,
we don't believe in that.
We just go off of one week. Ronnie picked all the favorites to win, so now we had to balance it out. So that's the reason why they're there. So.
Ronnie does that every
And plus, we had new graphics, and we needed something in that little area. So
looks good.
That's the main reason why they're there.
There's some honesty for
So
you.
thank you, Tony, for that. Also, bring all your picks in here. We're going to have them here in just a little bit. Our picks. Tony goes, Rejoice wins at home. Great game. Leslie, Jarrett, Laminga all go with the Eagles as well. Opie goes with Rejoice, but rooting for Hooker. And Laminga says, taking his pain out on my Eagles. And Junk goes with Eagles as well. Kenny goes Hooker by 31 points.
You got to love him. You got to love him. You got to love consistency. You got to love him.
We got a major storyline if Hooker beats Rejoice Christian by 31 points.
Kenny, we'll have to cancel the show.
And Productions makes it official with his pick as well as Rejoice Christian. I will go with Rejoice Christian as well with this one. I think the Eagles are loaded. Got a great sophomore quarterback. Of course, know about the senior wide receiver. Got a good run. They're just a well-oiled machine. They only lost to Cassia Hall, 3A Cassia Hall by 1 score earlier this year. So,
give me Rejoice. Give me the Eagles.
Give me Rejoice.
All right, so everybody's going with Rejoice except for Kenny. Kenny's got Hooker, so he's all by himself.
All on the limb.
I think something bad happened to Kenny around Rejoice at some point in his life.
You think?
Yeah.
It seems to be a little personal with Kenny on that one.
There they are. There's the Eagles logo there.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
It's Rise Above.
Yeah.
Rise Above for the Eagles. All right, that's game number 10. Game number 9. This one got a little bit more interesting over the weekend.
Yeah.
Kingston 10-1, Marlow 9-1. This is a good old 2A Division I matchup. Rematch of last year's quarterfinal game. Marlow won at 27-21. Braden Weber. By the way, a lot of folks tell me that I look like his dad.
Who?
Matt Weber, the Marlow football coach.
Oh, you do?
I looked him up, and You look
exactly like him.
Great looking dude.
I
don't know.
Can I see
Handsome.
a picture?
You can probably go.
What's his name?
Matt Weber. I looked it up, and great looking guy. But Braden Weber, the quarterback, injured his wrist, and so it sounds like he will not play in this game. So that's going to move Hudson Morgan more than likely to quarterback. They've had a week to get him in there and work. And I tell you, Hudson Morgan is a physical beast at running back and linebacker. He's a Division I baseball player. He's signed or committed to Oklahoma State University as well. Kingston's only loss this year came to Fairview. Good team there. And another nice win for Kingston this year, beat Kiefer 28-14.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No, I mean he's a good looking man, but I mean I don't.
You know, I knew I probably shouldn't have brought that up, but yeah, no.
Oh no, wait a second. No, this is important. Just hold
Now,
on.
if I wore a hat, maybe.
No, hold. Here, put a hat on real quick. This is important.
I can't do that.
The hair,
The product.
yeah. Now, from the side view, more.
Okay.
From the side view, more. I see that.
Tony Wilson says Marlowe, ball control and physicality prevail, and that's one thing Marlowe will definitely have. Laminga, Dustin Productions goes with Marlowe, as does Leslie. Kevin Ward, Kingston close game over Marlowe. Good one there, Kevin. Opie goes with Marlowe. Kenny goes with Kingston. And Doc Holliday, Marlowe by 10. Boy, what was it last year? 27-21 last year. This is in Kingston, Oklahoma, too. Right? No. Yeah, that should be Kingston as the home team.
Yeah, Kingston. It should be at Kingston.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, at Kingston.
Ronnie's up.
Yeah, it's at Kingston. Should be the other way around.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Man, I did have Marlowe win this game, but man, a quarterback change, that's a big deal.
Great athlete stepping in there.
Great athlete, though, is stepping in there.
Kingston remembers this game last year, had to think about it all off season, all regular season. Now they get what they had wanted all season long to play Marlowe again.
Yep. And I picked against Kingston earlier this year, and they proved me wrong. And if I pick against them again, I can never let myself
Never forgive yourself.
never forgive myself ever again, Phil. So I'm gonna take Kingston in this game.
Kingston
Phil.
in a close one.
In a close game, I got Kingston.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not I can tell you right now, I don't know who I'm picking right now.
Oh, I don't either. I'm sticking with Marlowe. I want to ride with Marlowe. I'm going to ride with the Outlaws.
Man, oh man!
Every one of these games is a pick'em game.
It really is.
These are stupid.
Hard to go 10-0, Phil.
It's hard to go 4-6 if you're me.
So, if they didn't have the quarterback issue, I'm going Marlowe.
Yeah. You went against Kingston this year, and it got you 2.
I picked against Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I pick Kingston to beat Kiefer? I picked Kingston to beat Kiefer. Or did I pick Kiefer?
I was the only idiot to pick Kiefer to beat.
Let me see that game that was that you.
Ronnie's got notes.
Why are you keeping notes? We already got one of you.
Man. Dustin says Kingston a close one. Marlowe quarterback out messed up Flo. Yeah, but the thing about that is they have a stud running back in Hudson Morgan. That's the only thing that's the only reason I would pick Marlowe is because of Hudson Morgan. And they're
good reason.
And they're very good defensively as well. Kingston, man. Okay, I always mess up because I always think those teams that out for revenge, they never get it.
That's not true.
It feels like the ones when I picked this year, it has been the case. Brent Wolf can also replace sometimes, production says. Okay. This is at Kingston, too.
At Kingston.
I made my pick. I put it in there.
See what it is.
I'm just going to let it pop
see
up.
what pops up.
And just go with the flow in this one.
He's going with Kingston.
He's going Marlowe.
He's going Kingston.
He's going Marlowe.
He's going Kingston.
I'm waiting for it to pop up. It's going to pop up.
He's predictable. It's Kingston.
It's Marlowe.
He takes the obvious pick every time. Never goes on.
Obvious.
Oh!
Every time.
Man, oh, man.
I like it. It's a good pick.
You
Man,
two
oh,
both
man.
just play the safe game every week. Just drives me crazy.
Marlowe's a 6.5 point favorite according to this. What are you talking
We
about?
established early this doesn't matter.
Well, I don't think they knew about the quarterback injury as well.
Don't look at me like
Let's
that.
move on. I got to move on.
You always pick the favorites, Phil.
I do not.
You always pick the
I
favorite.
never pick the favorite.
You did last game.
All right. Game number 8. Holdenville Wolverines, 10-1 on the year, taking on Adair. Perfect 11-0 in a 2A Division II matchup. Holdenville's last quarterfinal win, 1999.
It's a great year.
Adair
Y2K.
Adair has lost last 3 quarterfinal games.
Ooh.
Adair was in this same situation last year. 11-0.
Oh, I remember that. Yes.
You were riding high with Adair.
He sure was.
Davis beat him. I think it was 27-24. That's off of memory. I'm not sure. I know it was a 3-point game to end. So Adair has them, and this is the game. I don't guarantee they're going to go 10-0. They had Salina and Wyandotte in there, and they made it look easy. But here they are again.
Two pretty good football teams.
Wolverines are led by quarterback Abe Gomez. They have scored 50-plus points in 7 games this year. Holdenville has not been in the semifinals since 1999. Just mentioned that earlier. Adair quarterback Cooper McCord, great player for them. Warriors lost last year to Davis. I think it was 27-24. So Holdenville, I think, has been a little bit more challenged, maybe a little bit. I don't, they both played in very good districts this year, so that probably wouldn't be fair to say that either one had an advantage in the schedule. So, Okay, with all that being said, here are the picks in Chatsville. Laminga, Jared, Productions, Kelly, Kenny, Exchange, Courtney goes with Adair. His son's on the O-line. You better pick Adair. The only one against the Adair Warriors, Nope, I picked Davis one state early at the beginning of the year. Tony goes with Holdenville. Possibly. So Tony wants to drive us to Adair, and he's picking Holdenville to win.
Tony's out. Tony's out. Sorry, Tony, you're done.
Yeah. Gotta have joy.
I'll drive.
Gotta have joy.
I'll drive.
You're back in.
I'm back in.
Yeah. My pick? This is easy. Adair, my lock. Adair, lock.
Oh, gosh.
Lock, sorry, Adair.
Sorry.
Adair,
oh,
lock.
my God.
What if?
Why are you doing that to our friends in Adair?
They're going to win easily. Adair is going to win the state title. They're going to hoist the gold ball, put it down, write it down, put it in pencil and pen.
This is going to be on TikTok.
No, I'm telling you right now, Adair is going to win the state title.
What happens if Adair and Pryor lose?
They're not going to.
Tomorrow or Friday.
They're not going to.
But what if they do?
It's not going to happen.
It's all on you.
I don't care. Broad shoulders. Bring it on. Both winning state titles.
You took Guthrie down. Now you're going to try to take Pryor and Adair down.
No. This is a lock.
Oh, by the way, you lost your lock last week.
Kenny, your buddy, the guy who backs you up on everything, and you back him up, says the kiss of death to Adair.
Well, Kenny's picked them to rejoice to lose by 31.
Man, I'm just saying if Adair and Pryor,
they're not going to lose.
Adair and Pryor have had struggles in these games.
Just calm down. They're not going to lose. You guys are fine. You're fine.
I'm picking Adair to win.
Well, yeah.
I am too.
Everybody is.
I'm trying to. I mean, it's going to have to come down.
No, you're just trying to put a lot of pressure on me.
No, it's going to have to be Ronnie and I coming through for Adair.
Yeah,
Ronnie and I, we might as well be suiting out for Adair to overcome you.
Well, if you guys suit out, they're screwed. But I'm just saying.
Have you seen me play cornerback? I'm going to shut down corner.
You'd be a corner.
Absolutely.
One of these guys.
Absolutely.
What would Ronnie be?
Quarterback.
No, this is me.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah. Even when the guy trips and you're 5 yards behind him?
I give up 4 touchdown scores and 13 pass interference, but I make one stop.
It's over. I'm QB1.
Oh, of course you would be.
Remember when Rhett Bomar was celebrated after being down 50
lost your lock of the week.
points?
I think it was last week. I can't remember what it was. It might have been Cashin. I think, yes.
It was
Cashin was your lock of the week. They lost.
That's why Kenny said the kiss of death.
That's right. I forgot about that.
No, I'm telling you, Adair's going to win.
I'm so sorry.
Adair, I think you're okay because Ronnie and I are there.
You know what? I'll see you at Chad Richardson Stadium at the state championship. I'll come over and hang out before the game.
Words matter, Phil.
Adair's going to win.
All right. Game number. So Tony's going for Holdenville, so he can't drive us.
Adair's going to win.
You might as well come in with all. I mean, you're folks in Adair. We're all picking to win it, but
Adair's going to win.
All right.
I mean, I can't.
It's going to be a terrible reel.
Game number
I never have bad
7. It is the McAllister Buffaloes, perhaps the hottest team in the state of Oklahoma. Winners of 7 straight ball games after one of the most toughest schedules to begin the year. Started off 0-4. Overtime victors last week at home. Now they're on the road against those almighty 50-0 Carl Labert Titans, going for 4 state championships in a row. Here we go. Carl Albert 11-0. Buffs, perhaps they have won all their games, and they've won some tough ones as well. Booker T. Washington was a tough game. Obviously, last week's game was tough. They had another Collinsville. I think it was Collinsville. I can't remember. They had someone really, really close that came down to in the end as well. Carl Albert 50 in a row. 9th meeting all time. All 9 meetings, or all 8 previous meetings, have come in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Carl Albert's 5-3. Mm-hmm. A lot of teams would like to be 5-3 against Carl Albert.
That's right.
Yeah.
Carl Albert's won the last 3 matchups in this series. This is a rematch of the 2022 state championship game. Carl Albert won that game 49-7. And how about head coach Jeff Craig? His first season at McAllister, we knew he was going to be it was a great hire for them.
He's a hell of a coach.
And he helped Carl Albert win the 1997 and 1998 state championship teams at Carl Albert. He then would go on to Dell City for a long time. Now at McAllister. Great guy, great interview. And, man, this is a great matchup. Coach Craig against Coach Dunn for the right to go to the state semifinals.
Yeah, big time. You're up, Chris.
Okay, I'm going to go through here real quick. Let's see here. Laminga, Carl Albert all day. Jared Williams says Titans. Courtney Matthews from Adair said Dill.
Yeah, it's at Chad Richardson Stadium.
Okay. Yeah. Laminga, Carl Albert. Productions, Carl Albert. Leslie, Carl Albert. Chris Talbot. Who do you think he's picking?
Who do you think?
He's a homer. I don't know what he's going to wear to the game.
I do.
Yeah.
Chris goes with Carl Albert. Yes, you guys are right. Yep. Carl Albert by 30, Kenny says.
Kenny, you got to be careful. Last time I picked a team by 30, I had a shirt made after me, all right?
That's true, you did. That was awesome.
Kenny says Carl Albert by 30. Opie goes with the got to go with my Titans.
Yep. Titans, yeah.
Tony says, good season, Buffs. That's a tough way to put it to him. Carl Albert by a lot, says Doc. Kelly, Carl Albert. Moon says, give me McAllister. Buffalo's just because, Exchange says. So, all right. This is a great matchup. It's one of the games that we are considering on Friday night, right?
Yep. Somewhat. It's the obvious pick.
Because it's the closest.
It's the closest.
Yeah.
But we're committed to high school football.
We've never been to Carl Albert this year.
We haven't been there in a couple weeks.
Yeah. So we need to broaden our horizons.
That's right.
All right. I'm going Carl Albert. I think it'll be a good ball game. I think it'll be a fourth quarter ball game.
Do you really?
I think it'll be 4 quarters.
Huh.
I don't know how they're going to stop Matthews.
I don't either.
But
hey,
give me the Titans.
Hey, Duncan did. Matthews only had 66 rushing yards against Duncan. 66 yards.
How many carries?
I have it on my phone. I can tell you that here in a second. But
well, that's good if that's true.
No, it's
no, I believe you.
Yeah, it's the box score from. Yeah, let me. I can tell you exactly. I got the box score. Boom here. Carl Albert against Duncan. They ran for 93. It's hard to tell what side on this one is here, but this has to be Carl Albert's side. 362 yards, 96 passing, 266 rushing. But I was told Matthews was held to 66 yards.
I'll probably just take the night off.
I was going to say, what was the score in the game?
Yeah, it was a lot too little. It was over pretty quick.
Still yet.
Well, that might have been in the first quarter.
No, the person told me it was.
Okay.
Doesn't change my pick. Matthews will run all over that field.
Kenny says the game will be over at halftime.
Give me the Fighting Opies.
Carl Albert. So everyone's picking Carl Albert.
Yeah. And I don't think it'll be a 4-quarter game.
Don't think so?
No.
Man,
I hope it is.
Those Buffaloes, man, they're so physical, and they've been in these tough games before. I know Carl Albert's going to be tough, and that's why I'm picking them to win. But I think McAllister can give Carl Albert everything they want. I think it'd be a good 4-quarter ball game.
I just don't see it.
All right.
I hope it's a great ball game.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
All right. Game number 6. It is the Grove Ridge Runners on the road to those Tuttle Tigers. I said the numbers earlier with Cruz Campbell. All he has done after transferring in or moving into Tuttle is win a lot of football games and has put up a lot of numbers. 70% completion rate, 2,300 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 1 interception. They get it done on of course, the Lane brothers, Jordan and Jalen, who also moved into Tuttle, has had great numbers offensively. They got great numbers defensively as well. Sean Roundsville, the Tuttle kid that grew up there, 1,200 rushing yards, 24 touchdowns. Of course, Tuttle trying to win a state championship for the first time since 2018. Tuttle 24-1 these past 2 years. Grove 18-4. Tuttle and Elgin have been putting up great numbers and records, but Grove 18-4 over that time frame as well. Only loss for the Grove Ridge Runners came back on October 3rd against those very, very good Cushing Tigers. Final score there was 52-35. Grove at Tuttle.
Who is it?
I went. He goes over this, then it'll be me. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it, and then Phil threw me off. Sorry about that.
I apologize.
Let's see here. Moon says Tuttle, but will be a ball game going into the fourth quarter. Tuttle will run away with it. Jared says, "Give me Tuttle and free agency." Okay,
we knew.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here?
I love it.
Tuttle, too many weapons, according to Jay Ives. That game is a couple weeks out, and I can already starting to feel it.
Oh, I love it.
It's starting to bubble.
I love it.
We've been talking about it all season long.
I love it.
It's starting to bubble.
I love it.
Starting to bubble.
Yeah, that's a collision course.
Dustin says, "Give me Grove."
Yeah, bless your heart.
Wow. Exchange says Tuttle. Kenny says Tuttle by 50. Sorry, Grove. Leslie goes Tuttle. Tony says Ridge Runner.
He's been big on Grove. He's been on Grove this year.
He has.
He's been consistent. He's been very consistent.
Who'd Grove lose to?
Cushing.
October
3rd, 52-35.
Oh, it was close till the scores.
I think it was 52-35.
Oh.
Yep.
Who'd Tuttle lose to this year?
Nobody.
Oh, that's right.
Their closest game's been 25 points against Guthrie.
That's right.
In the week 0.
That's right.
Well,
quarterback threw for 4 million yards last week, completed 70% of his passes.
Grove is good. I mean, the only thing I'm worried about is Grove is their announced team. Make sure you guys bring some blankets,
bring plenty of chairs,
and a table. You might need
plenty of chairs. Bring your own chairs.
Yeah,
Listen to me.
I think they'll have their own space.
Oh.
2 spaces in the press box. If there's a third, then they might have to be outside.
Maybe.
Yeah. Give me Tuttle.
Ronnie's got.
Ooh, Trenton, Pitt, Grove. Now we got several Groves on there.
Tuttle.
Oh, I know. I already put it in for you.
Yeah. Tuttle. I think Tuttle can win 5A this year.
I as I said it at the beginning of the season, I picked Tuttle to go 14-0, and you can't go 14-0 if you don't go 12-0. So that's why I'm sticking with Tuttle to win this game as well. Just waiting for the graphics to pop up there. Tony says, who have they played since week 0?
Everybody on their schedule, Tony. And they beat their brakes off every week.
They beat Newcastle.
Yeah,
sure did.
I'm trying to remember.
Close.
Beat Guthrie.
Beat Guthrie. Beat Newcastle. They beat somebody. Beat Noble. Yep. All 3 of those are playoff teams. And then obviously they had to play their district schedule. That was give it to them there. So I'm gonna make sure there's nobody else on this Tuttle schedule that we're overlooking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shutouts this year. They've given up 14, 21, 27 points since September 12th.
They're really good.
And I don't know why our things have not popped up on the screen, but we all going Tuttle. It'll eventually get there. Oh, because I put on the wrong daggum ones.
One job.
Tuttle. I don't think it'll pop up here in a second. I want to make sure it's official. That way something crazy happens. 682, yes. 681, no, Laminga says, as far as Tuttle competing.
Well, I think I'm just telling you, hell, I could throw Lincoln Christian out. Lincoln Christian would compete in 4A, 5A, 6A, 2.
Yep.
I mean,
okay.
They're good.
Doc Hollis says had Ardmore to shut out, and they didn't score. Ardmore scores a lot. Yeah, they do score a lot. So that's the other one. I knew there was one more in there, Ardmore. Okay. Game number 5. The Pacola Indians taking on the Fairview Yellow Jackets. 9-2 Indians, 10-1 Yellow Jackets. First ever meeting between these two schools. Pacola, Eastern Oklahoma. Fairview, a little bit of Western Oklahoma. 279 miles. That's 4 hours and 23 minutes if Phil is driving. You throw in a yellow bus, and it's going to be over 5 hours to get there. Fairview is your A1 champions. Victories over Kingston, Hooker, Cashion, Hobart last week. Pacola finished second behind Rejoice Christian, and they beat Pawnee last week. And they can throw the football all over the place. Fairview, a little bit more of a balanced offense, but Pacola throws it all over the place. Fairview can, as I mentioned, run and pass. Hayden Miller, the wide receiver, very good wide receiver. I think he went over 300 yards, if my memory serves me right, last week. Yes, over 300 yards. Fairview wide receiver. He's a junior too, Hayden Miller. So those are the game notes going in here. I got one more, but I can't read it. Oh, Pacola played Vian tough. Played Vian really, really tough.
So they lost to Vian, and who else? Who was there that lost to Pacola?
Pacola lost to Vian and Rejoice Christian.
Okay. Jeez.
Rejoice Christian. And it was, if I remember, it was a good game too. Okay. Jared, Doc. Oh, and Tony. Oh, nope. So Jared and Doc go with Pacola. Productions, Kenny, Laminga, Opie, Tony. No, not Tony. Oh, yes, Tony. I'll go with Fairview. Leslie goes with Fairview as well. Josh adds, I'd love to see Pacola take this one. Fairview are tough to knock out the playoffs, though. They are. Yep. And they're replacing their best quarterback in school history. Yep. And they've come back and won a very good district championship. Teams like Hooker and Cashion in there.
Trying to remember Fairview's only loss.
Fairview lost early on to they've been on a very long winning streak here. Boy, I had that to memory the other earlier today when I was looking at all this. Tonkawa back on September 12th, 27-21. Wow. 27-21. Exchange and Leslie go with Fairview. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Yep. Phil, is you be up? Yeah, I think that's right. Because Ronnie picked Tuttle first.
Yep.
Stroud? No, Fairview did not lose to Stroud.
Yeah.
They lost to Tonkawa. Yeah, one lost team.
Yeah. Man, this is a tough one, guys. I'm going to go with Fairview. That's a tough game.
Always makes me nervous when you pick a team that I think would win too. Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
But I'm going Fairview as well. I just think they're a little bit more balanced. Although, and I think Fairview can put up points to keep up with Pacola's offense. But I think the defense of Fairview will be the difference in here with these two very fun offensive teams. Pull up Pacola here real quick. So Pacola lost to Vian 41-20 and lost to Rejoice Christian 27-20. So you always look at quality wins, obviously, but man, you look at those losses and they were pretty competitive.
Yeah.
Yep. So their best victory, not to persuade you, Ronnie, now that Phil's pick is in there, but Antlers, Spiro, Warner, Hobart, Shoto, Hartshorn, probably their best victory. Panama was a good victory.
Pawnee was a good victory.
Until last week. Right, Pawnee with the victory there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll go with Fairview.
Whew. Fairview it is. So Jackets all the way across. Remember, we all only – how many games did we pick right last week together? We only had 2 games that we went perfect on. And we all agreed on that one. Tony said we're going to agree 90% of the time.
He's not far off right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've agreed on all 5 of the games.
Phil's tired of going 3-7. So
Ronnie picked different.
He's just going to pick what we picked.
We picked different on one game.
That's what I'm saying, one game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kingston and Marlowe is the only one we're
still 4 left, right?
Yeah.
Shock the world. Let's go.
Game number 4. Here we go, Phil. Just shock the world right now, Phil. Ada Cougars, 10-1. Elgin Owls, perfect 11-0. The Owls have won 25 straight football games, 36 of their last 37 ball games. Ritz and Meyer, 5 touchdowns last week.
Big energy.
38 touchdowns this year, 95 career touchdowns.
He's a pretty good foosball player.
By the way, he plays linebacker too.
Yeah. And, by the way, 3-time state champion going for 4.
That's right. And his first game out in baseball after winning state wrestling, he hit a home run.
Against Southeast.
Still, I don't care.
He's just a stud.
Ada, we talked about him earlier, late score to beat Fort Gibson last week. That was a top 10 matchup. Only loss for those Ada Cougars. Broken Bow, 42-14.
Yeah, they got dog.
That was back on October 24th, though. Wins this year for Ada. Elgin does not have this resume.
No, they don't.
They do not have this resume.
No, they don't.
Ada has beaten McAllister, Ardmore, Poto, Salisal, and Fort Gibson. Battle tested.
They are battle tested.
The Owls have only allowed 79 points all season long. 34 points since district play began. Ada going for their state championship title number 20. Along with Carl Albert, that would be a state record if they can pull off a huge upset on the road in Elgin, Oklahoma. All right, Phil, you talking about shocking the world. Let's see here. Jared's going to go with the Owls. He's going to go with the Owls to win this game.
Shocker.
Okay. Let's see here. Laminga, Elgin. Leslie, Elgin. Kenny, Owls. Junk, Ada. Josh, Opie, going with Elgin, but Opie says rooting for Ada, the Cougars. Doc Holliday, Elgin, but I think it will be a decent game. Ada has a good-sized D-line. Tony says no chance in double hockey six. Phil picks Ada. Oh, challenge. Productions, Ada, I got to go for Coach Boyle's team. Ada is very well coached. So is Elgin. This is a great coaching matchup this week here. Tony, though, officially, when it comes down to it, is picking the Elgin Owls to take down the Ada Cougars. It's quite the run for the Elgin Owls. It'll be interesting next year, but we have plenty of time to worry about next year.
Trenton picked Ada, too.
There it is. Trenton.
Just came in last.
Yep. Picks Ada as well.
Yep.
Phil?
I'm up?
Oh, I'm up?
It's Chris.
I was going to say.
Yeah, Phil just went.
Okay, it's me. Well, Elgin, not playing Tuttle this week. It's pretty good. That's a good thing. It's a pretty good thing for Elgin not to play Tuttle this week.
Yeah, because they can't beat them next week if they play them this week.
Ada,
can't play them next week.
For the longest part, was the number 3 team, not only this year, but last year as well, behind Elgin and Tuttle. Drop a little bit. Broken Bow's probably the 3rd best team in the state right in 4A. Don't sleepwalk on Cushing. They're good as well. Cushing doesn't worry about that right now, but I did pick Elgin to go 13-1.
You did.
And they can't get the 13-1 if they don't win the 12th game. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Elgin Owls.
Of course you are.
He knows. Phil, I ain't gonna lie to you. This one scares me.
It does?
It does.
It doesn't scare me.
They haven't. They've blown out literally everybody. Ada is 100%. Chris is dead on. They are battle tested. Ada is going to come to play.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to fight.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to go after it. They're going to get after it.
Yep.
Elgin, I'm just telling you, you better be ready to play.
If it's a fourth quarter ball game, Elgin's got to revert back to
if it's a fourth quarter ball game, I like Ada. If it's a fourth quarter ball game, it's been a long time since the Owls have been tested.
And what happens if Ada gets up early and gets a little bit of momentum and Elgin has to respond, which they can.
They will. Yeah,
but I'm just saying they haven't had to do that.
So we're punishing Elgin for being really great?
No, they just played their district schedule.
Ada got dog walked by 30-some points.
But I just went over
this is different. This is different. Different time,
and I think Elgin
spot.
beats every one of those teams that they played this year. I mean, it's okay. Go ahead. It's your time.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah, go ahead.
Try to take over.
No, go ahead.
But Elgin, I'm telling you.
I don't like the disrespect.
No disrespect. Elgin knows I love them.
No, talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just told you, one of these teams may not make it to the state championship game between Tuttle and Elgin. So if Elgin don't come to play, they could be that team.
Yeah, absolutely.
But give me the Owls.
Okay.
Give me my Elgin Owls to win this ball game. In a close game. 2 scores or less.
That's a lot of words. A lot of words.
Go Owls.
A lot of words.
Does Ada even need to show up, Phil?
Oh, yeah, no, great football team.
Okay.
It'll be a good football game.
Okay.
But I just think Elgin's better. I mean,
I think they are too.
I think they're just better.
I think,
and I think you have some leadership on that Elgin team. And remember, we all know this. When you win, what was it, Chris? 36 out of last 37.
36 out of last 37.
You know, psychologically, that's a big thing.
Yep.
That's a big thing. And the fans in Elgin are insane.
Oh, yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah.
Absolutely love. So, I mean, I'm just telling you right now, Elgin's going to win this game.
By a bunch?
I think they'll win by 2 to 3 scores. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
The closest game they had was 42-21 against Lawton MacArthur, very first game of the year.
Yeah, who won their district in 5A. Yeah.
Different
really
teams.
Good.
Different teams.
That's fine.
Phil,
I'm a little upset right now that you guys just didn't say, well, Elgin's going to win. Let's go to the next one. That's what I'm saying. Elgin's going to win.
I'm looking out after my Owls. I'm giving them a pep talk. Coach Chalmers.
You're not very good at it.
Coach Chalmers is agreeing with me right now. He ain't agreeing with you. He's agreeing with me. He knows his boys got to come up to play.
Well, everybody knows they got to come up to play. They're playing a 10-1 Ada team.
According to you don't think Ada needs to show up.
I didn't say that at all. I said they said it'll be a good ball game.
If Elgin wins, we might have a football coach on the show next week.
Yeah,
that's right.
Elgin's going to win.
All right. Okay, here we go. You need a drink, Phil, or air conditioning? Are you okay?
Whiskey, or what would you?
Okay. Class, our game number 3. It is the Dell City Eagles taking on the Lawton MacArthur Highlanders, who gave Elgin a really good ball game for 3 quarters in the first game of the year. Dell City, 9-2. I'm still going off of Phil's emotion of Elgin. Dell City 9-2. Lawton MacArthur 9-2. MacArthur had lost 3 straight first round ball games. They get it done though this past week. Winner will be favored to make it to UCO next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be favored to make it.
Great. I would agree with that.
Game being played at the Hill, not Cameron. Lawton Mac has decided to play this game on their home field at the Hill. So
big game.
Dell City fans and MacArthur fans get there early.
Yep.
I think they're bringing in extra seating like they always have, but a playoff game at the Hill. So get there early because their seats are going to be hard to get at the brand new facility. So
that'll be an incredible atmosphere.
It is Dell City and Lawton MacArthur. Here are the picks in Chatsville. T-Fred, welcome back to the show. He has Lawton MacArthur. Doc, Jared, Laminga all have Dell City. Production goes with Lawton MacArthur. Exchange, there can only be one. Highlanders. Kenny, Lawton Mac. Charlie's coming back to Bacola early on.
Charlie a little behind.
Dell City, this will be a great game, Opie says. And Aaron says, Mac is still mad Elgin took their coach. Oh. Ooh. Mac and Elgin, I think they're friends.
Oh, man. See,
I just don't trust
I just don't trust Mac. They surprised me when they beat McGinnis. Yeah. But I'm just telling you, if the Harris kid plays against Mac, I think McGinnis wins that game.
Oh, by a bunch.
He's so good.
Lawton MacArthur, brand new defense they've instituted this year.
Yep.
They're running the ball a little bit more with Lachlan than games past in years past.
Yeah. Again, Mac, you're going to have to win more than 2 games, big games in a row for you to convince me. So give me Dell City.
Ronnie goes with Dell City. Phil Nichols is on the clock. Leslie goes Dell City. Tony says Dell City lucky to survive last week. Hard to win in the shady 580, but DC prevails with a late score. Got a late score in overtime last week. Sincere Overton to Caleb Blackwolf. First play in overtime to walk off Booker T. Washington. Phil Nichols. Thinking hard, thinking...
My problem is I don't really trust either one of these teams.
That's true.
I mean, when I say I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to show up.
Dell City does a good job getting to the side.
I wish I could have gone first to set the
tone.
The tone is what's going to happen.
Yeah, oh gosh,
There was a game that was like this too. I just couldn't make up my mind.
Well, if it's the close, Phil,
Kingston Marlowe.
The best player on the field will be on Lawton. Best players on the field will probably be Lawton.
Best players on Lawton.
Rickland Holmes.
Caleb
Blackwolf.
Well, Rickland plays defense, right?
And offense.
He's a running back.
Running back too. Okay.
Running back, linebacker.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, there we go.
I'm going Dell City. I just cannot get over. Lawton Mack has looked horrible in some games this year.
Yeah.
I mean, bad. So.
Well, you two picking Dell City, I can tell you, you absolutely made the right pick. Dell City will win this football game. There have been questions with Dell City, but I tell you, Caleb Blackwolf and Rickland Holmes are difference makers in these games. Blackwolf on special teams is dangerous every time he gets the ball. And Rickland Holmes I think he's headed to New Mexico. Yep. And it's just here. Overton, the quarterback, is playing a little bit more confidence. And I just think Dell City was the number 2 team in 5A for the longest time this year until losing that game with Pryor. So I really like I like both ball clubs, but I really like Dell City because of the players that have been in these games already. And with Blackwolf and Rickland Holmes. Now Dell City has a rushing kid, Austin kid, and Lachlan as well. But Dell City, I think, gets it done on the road this week with Lawton MacArthur.
Yeah, I mean, Rickland's one that really flips it for me at the end. I mean, they're so good.
Yep. Should be fun though.
Yeah,
that will be a lot of fun to watch that one. All right, game number 2. I don't know why it does that, but there it is. Game number 2, the Newcastle Racers, 8-3 on the road in Pryor, Oklahoma. It's a pretty good little drive for the Racers. Got to race up there and see what they can do. Rematch of the game played last year in Newcastle. Newcastle won that game 38-37. Same game, this time in Pryor, Oklahoma. Newcastle, 9 of their 11 opponents made the playoffs. Pretty darn good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty darn good.
Battle tested.
Their losses, Newcastle has 3 losses. Their losses,
Tuttle,
Elgin, McGinnis. Pryor, 0-8 in these games. This would be the best team in Pryor football history if they win Friday night. They would be the best team in Pryor football history if they win this game on Friday night. 0-8, lost this game last year. I think that might be on the minds of the Pryor Tigers as well. We'll see what our friends in Chatsville has to say. Let's go down here in order. All right, Laminga, Doc, Z-Money. Z-Money chiming in.
Yeah.
You start talking Pryor, now he's ready. He's motivated there. Jared. Laminga. Kenny, Junk, Productions, and Tony. Tony says, give me the creek. Racers run out of gas. Leslie, though, goes with Newcastle. Opie goes with Newcastle.
Laminga went Newcastle.
And Laminga, I knew there was one more. Pryor uses ChatGPT for their offense. That's a pretty good one, Tony. They have a fantastic offense. Yeah. Google in the backyard.
He can't go.
No, that was pretty good. I got you.
Yeah, no, that's great. But
running out of gas. I was like, okay, that's
a little corny.
But the ChatGPT is pretty darn good. Yeah, of course, Pryor's got the Ward brothers. They got Big Mac. They're the district champions. They're 10-0 in district champions.
So the ball says,
as the football says it right there in the middle, and they're very creative offensively as well. So. But I think both teams know each other very, very well in this game. So I know where Phil is going, but if you can give us some more details on your pick there, Phil.
Am I up?
Yeah.
I'm up.
Chris has got the game of the week.
Well, I mean, Newcastle's lost their 3 losses, obviously, to very good football teams. So,
very good teams, yes.
Now, I can't remember the scores of the Tuttle and the Elgin games.
Josh goes with Newcastle. Phil, I can effort that for you.
But I don't think they were close.
We're talking about Newcastle?
Yeah.
All right. So Newcastle lost to Tuttle 35-7.
Yeah.
That's a compliment to Tuttle.
Yeah.
Elgin, they lost 42-24. 18-point victors there. And McGinnis beat them 24-14. 9 of the 11 opponents for Newcastle in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That includes Pryor.
Yeah. Is it my? Oh, it's my pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Pryor easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
0-8.
That's okay. How many of those games did these kids play in?
Last year, Newcastle.
So 0-1. They're not 0-8. I mean, I understand.
Doesn't matter.
That goes back 4,000 years.
No, it goes back 8
Yeah,
games.
Jesus was here 2,000 years ago.
Well, that's okay. Bringing Jesus into it. Pryor wins.
They did play last year.
They did play last year.
And lost by 1. And Newcastle, the quarterback from Newcastle last year, is he still there?
No.
He was pretty good.
Man, even it's a slam dunk. Does Newcastle need even to show up?
No, they didn't show up.
Okay, then you show up. Okay.
And take their butt weapons like men.
Bill motivated McGinnis. I don't know why he can't motivate Newcastle this week.
8 air screw, too.
8 air. Yeah, I go with Pryor. They have a lot. They have a lot going in their way, but man, I think they got a lot of pressure to come through. This is the best team possibly in Pryor football history. They can get it done. They can definitely put some points on the board with Braden Ward throwing the football. He's done it. He completed over 70% of his passes. They scored 40 or 50 points, 7 or whatever it is. It's an outstanding number offensively, but this is a tough test. Only won by 10 last week in a 4-1 matchup, but I do like Pryor, and I give him Phil a little bit of a hard time, but I think it's going to be a little bit closer than what it thinks. But I think this will be a great game. I think this goes into the fourth quarter again this year. Only 1 point different last year, but Pryor on their home field, I'm going with the Tigers.
Yeah, give me Pryor too. It's just, something about these second-round games, man, are funny. They're funny.
They are.
They're so funny.
Momentum early.
Yeah,
Momentum early is going to be big in this game. Getting a turnover early is going to be big. Getting a block punt, some of special teams early is going to be big. So, it's going to be a great game. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully we can make it out there this week. But, yeah, give me Pryor.
It's destiny. Pryor's destiny this year. It's destiny.
Why not Newcastle's destiny?
No, it's not destiny this year.
Okay.
Who's destiny?
Game number 1, the game of the week inside the state of Oklahoma. It is the Mustang Broncos on the road taking on the Broken Arrow Tigers. 8-3 Mustang, 8-2 Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow had a bye last week. That's why they're 8-2. This is a rematch from September 12th. Broken Arrow won that game 21-14. However, there was no Jaden O'Neal on the field for the Mustang Broncos. O'Neal, 61% completion rate, 2,280 yards, 27 touchdowns. Perhaps most impressive, only 2 interceptions this year. Reminder, he did miss 2 football games this year also. Jeremiah Satimba, the Broken Arrow quarterback, 66% completion rate, 1,500 passing yards, 15 touchdowns. And I think this game earlier this year, he was 9-12, 170 yards passing with 1 touchdown. Octavian Roberson, the great running back for Broken Arrow, also 28 carries, 147 yards, and a touchdown against Mustang. Broken Arrow, second in school history in passing yards, Jeremiah Satimba, which is pretty impressive as he passed Archie Bradley. Archie Bradley, baseball stud, pitched in the major leagues, great football player was Archie Bradley. 5th playoff meeting, all in the quarterfinals, just like this game right here. And it will be a battle of the trenches. If you go back to earlier this year, we were talking about Mustang and how Jaden O'Neal has been the difference maker for Mustang. They also got a stud running back who was my son's teammate in baseball this summer. Great baseball player, but him and a buddy moved from Bethany to Mustang. Mustang got another kid as well as they open up their transfers for the first time. So this is the year for Mustang, no doubt about it. For Broken Arrow, first-year head coach Travis Hill, he's won everywhere he's gone at Tulsa Central and Muskogee. And then you throw in Jay Wilkinson, the great offensive coordinator from Stroud, America. And so this is the best season for Broken Arrow since 2019. But this has a state semifinal feel to it. The only difference, this is a second-round game, so Broken Arrow has it at home. And I can't think of there's 10 great games this week, but, man, there's going to be a lot of focus on this game here just because 4-star quarterbacks and just a big-time atmosphere for this one. It's going to be a lot of fun.
No, big time.
All right, and I certainly think Chatsville is going to be split on this one here.
Yeah, it looks like they are.
Let's see here. Exchange goes Broken Arrow. Laminga Mustang. Jared goes Broken Arrow. Z Money Broken Arrow. Leslie Broken Arrow. Josh Broken Arrow. T Fred Broken Arrow. Doc Holiday Mustang. Opie says Mustang. O'Neill will be the difference in this game. Didn't throw the football a whole lot last week. I think he only threw it 12 times. So why was that against Norman North?
Sandbagging.
I think, boy,
Big time.
I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
Gamesmanship. Oh yeah, gamesmanship is. We saw the Guthrie McGinnis game. It's thick right now in the playoffs.
Love it.
I do too.
Tony Wilson, I tried to get BA swag today. They're working on it for me. Give me the Fighting Travis Hills. Broken Arrow for Kenny, and Productions goes with Mustang. Okay. I get to go first on this one. If we all go back to August, I had Broken Arrow winning a state championship.
14-0.
I had them going, well, that's how dumb I was.
Got caught up in the moment.
It should have been 13-0 because they were going to have a bye week.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, we are.
It should have been 13-0. But yes, I did have them go 13-0, and they've lost twice this year. And we know who they obviously lost to two very, 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 very good football teams in a team called Fayetteville over in Arkansas, one of the top elite teams over there. And of course, they also lost to Owasso 28-14. All that being said, I think Jaden O'Neill is the biggest factor of this entire mix here. But I think the other big factor that favors Broken Arrow is in the trenches. We talked about that. Mustang has talent on both sides of the football at the the athlete's place. What's that spot called? Your quarterbacks, your wide receivers.
Your
DBs.
your skill players.
Skill players. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Apologize to all linemen. You're skilled too.
Yeah. Their time here in a second. Skill players all over the field for both of these ball clubs.
Yeah.
Including at quarterback for both teams. The difference for me is in the trenches. I think Broken Arrow has the advantage there. They're playing at home. Two great coaches, Coach Blankenship for Mustang, Coach Hill for Broken Arrow. I'm going to lean toward Broken Arrow. Again, they won this game by a touchdown earlier this year. I'm going with Broken Arrow to win this one.
It's a good pick, Chris. It's a great pick. But the only problem I have is, Phil, when there's two teams that are matched almost identical, perfect, as far as talent, they got good offense, good defense, both sides, it's so hard to beat a team twice in a season.
It is.
And Broken Arrow won earlier in the season. We noted that, but without Jaden O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Mustang in this game on the road to beat Broken Arrow. I'll take Mustang. West Side Homer.
I will never pick against Travis Hill in a big game. Give me Travis Hill and Broken Arrow.
Yeah, it will be a big-time matchup. There you see Broken Arrow, and Mustang. It's going to be a lot of fun. That game's going to be a lot of fun.
We should go that one.
Did we pick any game? Just one game difference?
I mean, Chris picked one different.
Yeah, Ronnie, I picked one different, and everyone agreed on everything except for Broken Arrow, Mustang, Kingston, Marlowe.
That's right. I picked Marlowe. That's right. You picked
Kingston.
So, okay, I'm going 10-0. Thought about it.
You didn't pick Mustang.
So now you jinxed yourself.
Oh, no, 10-0.
Again, we should apologize for Adair, for Phil.
So
it was a good season.
If Phil loses picks, if Adair loses, and
lose.
Pryor loses,
They're not going to lose.
You might be looking at a suspension.
Yeah.
From who? Yeah. From who? We're in my damn office. Studio. Never mind.
Yeah. So Tony, in the end, was right again.
Yeah, he was.
He was one pick away from 90%.
That's right.
Of agreeing there. So, all right, those are the games of the week. Best of luck to your football team this week, and thank you for tuning in. And I just got a text message. We got some more swag coming next week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, boy. Did we pick the game tonight?
No, we did not pick the game. Did not pick the game.
Did we talk about the game?
Of course, we talked about it. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw the photo of it, and I think it's coming, so we'll see. Cool. Thank you to the Chandler Lions.
Thank you, Chandler.
For the swag. Appreciate that. If you want to send your team swag, we're more than willing to showcase it here like we have for all the other great schools. You can reach out onto all the social medias. The best way, though, would be through email, highschoolhuddle@gmail.com. And also, if you have questions or player stats or some big scenarios that we might not, send all the information to us, highschoolhuddle@gmail.com. And we can't be
This
at
is
all
your
the,
show, too. Send us all your info.
Yeah. So, all right, that'll do it. Big thank you to all of our great friends out in Chatsville. Always great to have you guys every Wednesday night. We're going to come back and do it 1 week from tonight, talking about the state semifinal games.
Jeez.
We'll also be talking
Let's
about
go.
where those games will be played at as well across the state of Oklahoma.
How fast is this year going?
We might be talking about B and C here for too long, too.
Yeah, we are. Yep, we'll start that next week as well. For Ronnie, Phil, I'm Chris. We'll talk to you next week here on the High School Huddle, presented by Red River Roofing.